turn this shit off. Let me free you. What's up, man? What's up? How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing, man? Salute to everybody out there, man. What's going on?
Happening right now, the CEO of the City Rescue Mission has been sitting on that bench for 17 hours straight to raise awareness about those who are experiencing homelessness.
There are hundreds of thousands, or hundreds of people, I should say, in Jacksonville without a place to call home right now, and they're doing everything they can to get back on their feet. News from Jackson reporter Brianna Brownlee joins us live this morning. So, Brianna, you've been out there with the CEO so far this morning, seeing firsthand what people are dealing with right now.
Yes, good morning, guys. Yes, we've been out here since 5 o'clock, but they've been out here since 3 o'clock yesterday, but they're still going strong despite the wind and the rain. Now, you can see them back there. They're actually having a conversation right now on their live stream. So, yes, a couple of days ago, we were out here, and we did get to speak to a few people who are experiencing homelessness. And one man tells us it's bigger than just having a bed.
One thing about it is, though, it's a food issue. We need to have more food.
Every morning, Romeo Brunson wakes up wondering, how will I eat today? He's been unhoused for 10 years, and for him, surviving isn't just about finding shelter. It's about finding food.
Sometimes the line be all the way back.
We met Romeo outside of the City Rescue Mission, where meals are offered, but demand is overwhelming. Waiting for hours in the Florida sun has become part of his routine. Wake up, find food, apply for jobs, repeat. And even with that grind, hunger isn't his only battle. Stigma is too.
So you mean to tell me you're not going to hire me because I look like a bum and I look homeless? Shoot, I want help.
Stories like Romeo's are why community leaders are pushing for change.
It should be better organized to where if you take one individual and see the different services that each organization can provide.
Michael Peacock has spent 30 years offering health care to people without homes, 6 of them right here in Jacksonville. He said,
Yeah, man. Salute to all those homeless people, man. Yeah, man. It's rough out there being homeless, man. Sucks, man.
And a hit-and-run crash kills a 25-year-old woman. A driver still on the loose tonight. Family identifies that victim at 76th and Good Hope as Kiara Travis. As 12 News' Duke Carter reports, loved ones have a message for that driver still on the run tonight.
Family confirms that the victim involved in a fatal hit-and-run here near 76th and Good Hope as 25-year-old Kiara Travis, and her family is now urging the driver responsible to come forward. It happened around 12:30 Saturday morning at the intersection of 76th and Good Hope on Milwaukee's far northwest side. Surveillance video 12 News obtained shows when police officers arrived on scene and blocked off the intersection. Police say a pedestrian, identified by family as Kiara Travis, was trying to cross 76th Street when an unknown vehicle speeding southbound hit and killed her. The driver of the vehicle fled the scene. Now, friends and family say,
Damn, man. Kiara was, kill Kiara, man. That's messed up, man. They always hit and run. Milwaukee is the hit and run capital of the world, man. Milwaukee is the hit and run capital of the world. Look at that beautiful girl. This is terrible, man. And in Milwaukee, you guys might not know if you're new to the show, man. This happens all the time in Milwaukee. I mean, all the time. all the time in Milwaukee. All the time. This girl getting hit by a hit and run, this happens all the time. I hate you niggas, man. I hate you niggas. I mean, I really do. And I'm not alone. A lot of people hate y'all. A lot of people hate y'all, man. A lot of people starting to y'all are just rotten, man. This is so rotten, man. Like, you guys, how is the city known for running down people? Like, you got a city where it's like their claim to fame is running over people. That shit is just insane. John Keel says, we have a black beauty missing for a week here in Philly. Some pookie hopefully didn't talk her out. Listen, I've seen that story. I haven't covered it, but I've seen it. So much going on tonight, man. We want to try to get to all of it, man. Salute to you, John Keel. We want to try to get to that, man. I'm going to definitely try to get to that, man. There's so much going on. And I mean, so much. Right now. So much going on. Poor baby, man. Killed this beautiful young lady, man.
Police say a pedestrian, identified by family as Kiara Travis, was trying to cross 76th Street when an unknown vehicle speeding southbound hit and killed her. The driver of the vehicle fled the scene. Now, friends and family say Travis loved music and singing. Loved ones not interested in talking on camera as they grieve, but in a message, they pleaded for the driver to, quote, "Please turn yourself in. You didn't even stop to check and see if she was okay or not." Meanwhile, police have not released any details about the car. Milwaukee police are still looking for the driver responsible for this incident. Reporting in Milwaukee, Duke Carter, WISN.
And we have some breaking news to get to this morning. Police are investigating.
We talking about I'm trying to get everybody in here too. Everybody, man, make sure you join the show, man. Make sure you hit the like button too, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Just to show you how bad Milwaukee is with niggas. I just want to show you how bad Milwaukee, because in that young lady's life, man, she's gone. You can't bring her back. I just want to show you how terrible Milwaukee is.
The crisis hasn't changed. That's what a longtime Milwaukee alderman says nearly 2 years after his task force made dozens of recommendations to curb reckless driving.
The 35-page report was issued in June of 2020. Fox 6 investigator Brian Polson shows you a 24-year-old driver whose record of violations is 2 pages longer than that.
If behavior has consequences.
Why y'all gotta, I'm on a chase or something?
I gotta catch up to you, right?
24-year-old Dyrell Chaplin.
Why you gotta be, grabbing?
I just don't want you running.
Doesn't seem worried.
I can't just give you my name and stuff so I can hurry up the process because I really gotta go.
He has people to see.
I gotta get to my mom's because I got a funeral in the morning for my auntie.
And live streams to host.
Brendan Rez in broad day, that's me.
When Milwaukee politicians talk about reckless drivers,
they literally have no respect for your life.
For those who are engaged in reckless driving, beware.
We will do something.
They might as well call him by name.
Chaplin?
Yeah.
In the last 3 years alone, police in southeast Wisconsin have stopped him 35 times.
You're doing 66 miles per hour, stealing it on the viaduct is 30.
That's right, 35 times in just 3 years.
You got the worst driving record I've ever seen.
From blowing red lights to rolling through stop signs, cutting off traffic, and speeding. Lots and lots of speeding.
I'm in a wreck.
All of it with no plates, no registration, no insurance, and no license.
You don't know ID on you, Adam?
No.
Got driver's license on you? No. No driver's license?
But I'll tell you my name so I can several times.
Oh, you don't got your ID on you?
Yet every time police stop him,
Bro, you need to take over the speed, man, okay?
they let him drive away.
I mean, you just let him go to continue violating the law.
One officer even left him with this.
Do me a favor, slow down, right?
In case you missed it, that was a fist bump.
It's so disrespectful to everybody that has lost someone because of someone like that, driving like that.
For Tristan Thomas, that someone was his sister.
It's been extremely hard.
Police say the man who caused the crash that killed Dwanetta Thomas last month had been driving with a revoked license for 5 years. So you can imagine what he thinks.
My blood was boiling.
Of drivers so enamored with their own reckless behavior, they record it.
You really have no regard for anybody else's life, much less your own.
Y'all know what the going on. We on center with it now.
You're out here thinking you're cool and you're really not.
Something needs to be done about this because we can't wait any longer.
Mabel's right. Folks are just plain fed up.
Last year, under mounting public pressure, Milwaukee police launched the Traffic Safety Unit, or TSU, and put Captain Jeffrey Sun in charge.
This has got to be a full-scale approach to everything.
Between March 1st and August 31st last year, TSU officers wrote more than 15,000 speeding tickets. That's 4 times the same period in 2020 and triple that of 2019, before the pandemic. But Milwaukee Alderman Michael Murphy says tickets alone won't cut it with repeat offenders.
Take those tickets, look at them, throw them in the backseat of the car. Thanks very much, they drive off. That's exactly what happens.
Chaplin has racked up more than $9,000 in fines from 73 municipal tickets.
I always got paper on.
Almost all of which remain unpaid.
It has moved to a whole different level of disrespect.
Tyrone Dumas wants the city to send a stronger message.
What's wrong with lowering the boom?
The county's former director of public works spent 10 years helping young drivers get suspended licenses reinstated. But with the recent surge in reckless behavior, his tone has changed.
One of my friends told me, he said, man, in your old age, you done got mean.
Consider what happened last summer.
I was doing 50.
Yeah, speed limit is on 30.
When police and sheriff's deputies stopped Chaplin 8 times in 33 days.
I ain't running the stop sign.
Dude, it's on camera, my guy.
I yield.
I'm not here to mess with you, bro.
Every time.
Stopped as a white 4-door Infiniti.
He was driving the same car, a white Infiniti G37.
Infinity and beyond.
I bet you if you don't have your car for 30 days, you'll think about the fact that, ooh, there's a consequence.
In October, Dumas emailed his old pal, Jeffrey Norman, the city's new chief of police.
He responded.
He suggested officers crack down on reckless drivers by taking their cars.
And it was one of those, oh yeah, that makes total sense.
Police listened.
The chair votes aye.
The Milwaukee Fire and Police Commission approved a change in policy.
Now we have the option to tow the vehicle.
Starting May 1st, officers will be able to tow a reckless driver's car if the vehicle is unregistered and the driver was stopped for endangering public safety, exceeding the speed limit by 25 miles per hour, fleeing from police, or racing.
Let's do something. I think this is just the start.
I think this is a good step.
Thomas is concerned that policy is too limited.
It's a small step.
We do not want officers waiting for tows for hours on end.
And Captain Sun says officers will still have discretion.
I'm not worried about the plates or insurance or nothing.
The officer does have an option, but most officers are going to tow this individual.
One member of the Fire and Police Commission warns the new tow policy will have a disparate impact on poor drivers.
That's also why I disagree that this is the next step.
She was outvoted 5-1.
Why am I supposed to bleed my heart for you when you were willing to put other people in danger?
Danger is written all over Dyrell Chaplin's driving record.
37 pages, man.
The question is what it will take to change his behavior before the consequences are irreversible. The police department's new towing policy for reckless drivers takes effect this Sunday. But while Tyrone Dumas was hoping their cars would be taken for 30 days, the police department says there is no time frame set on that policy. In theory, Captain Sun says they could come right here to the city tow lot the same day to get their cars back out. However, the Department of Public Works says those reckless drivers will have to pay for towing and storage, and they'll have to get their cars properly registered before they can get them out. In Milwaukee, Brian Polson, Fox 6 Investigators.
Brian, thank you. So if you're wondering how we identified this driver as one of Milwaukee's most egregious, reckless drivers, check out our Open Record podcast tomorrow. Brian will explain just how we found him and how many others there are like him. You can find Open Record wherever you download your favorite podcast, or go to fox6now.com, and there click on news and scroll to podcasts.
To say it's maddening doesn't even begin to cover it. It is so irresponsible.
You watch that and you're just, you at home, I'm sure you're just angry. I mean, there's like a flippancy to it, like, so.
Let's see how this policy works.
Yeah, exactly. Well.
Okay? I don't want to hear shit else about racism and policing. Nothing else. Press 1. Not another single solitary peep. I didn't even have to give I didn't even have to editorialize that video. I could just let it play. I didn't even have to give any commentary on that video. Tired of niggas, man.
Our top story, a parent accused of taking matters into his own hands, cheering on a fight between his 6-year-old daughter and another student on a Ferguson Florissant school bus. Prosecutors have now issued a warrant for that parent's arrest. Thank you for joining us at 10, on air and streaming, of course, on 5+. I'm Robert Townsend. The disturbing news out of the Ferguson Florissant School District finds police and experts now weighing in. As 5 on your side's Brent Solomon tells us that father is accused of forcing his way onto a school bus and ordering his young daughter to beat up another student.
It was just after 9 Thursday morning here on the 100 block of Frost Avenue, not far from Lee Hamilton Elementary. Court documents show 36-year-old Maurice Fox boarded a school bus with his 6-year-old daughter and told her, quote, "Do what I told you to do." She then repeatedly punched a 7-year-old girl in the head. When it was over, the father is accused of telling his daughter to keep going, saying, quote, "I want her crying again."
Everyone who witnessed it are going to be impacted.
Tricia Davis teaches parenting seminars through her company Equal Shares Parenting.
What we have to keep in mind when we're thinking about our children is that our children are going to do more of what we do than what we say. And so we have to model conflict resolution, right? So if we don't teach them how to engage in conflict in a peaceful way, they're going to do what we do.
Police telling me the entire ordeal was caught on camera, and as soon as they got word of it, they got to work.
Too many parents grew up in a generation where, you tell your kid if somebody hits you, you hit them back. But we have to evolve to a place where you understand the kind of trauma that you're creating, particularly as an adult, when you encourage that kind of behavior.
The school district said in a statement, school buses are an extension of the school campus. Trespassing on a school bus and engaging in the behavior described in this incident are completely unacceptable.
Getting the support that we need to be able to work through how to regulate ourselves, because if we're unable to do that, we can't really model that for our children.
Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.
Disturbing story. Fox is now facing 4 misdemeanor charges, including trespassing on a school bus and 2 counts of assault. Once arrested, he faces a $100,000 bond. Fox has prior convictions for armed robbery and aggravated battery.
Tired of niggas, man. Tired of niggas.
We are now learning more about this 14-year-old boy shot and killed 2 nights ago in unincorporated North St. Louis County. Police say a stray bullet hit DeJuan Morgan while he was in his home in Glasgow Village. New tonight, in an interview you will only see here, the teen's grief-stricken aunt tells 5 on Your Side's Robert Townsend about her nephew no one can believe is now gone.
Just 5 months ago, 14-year-old DeJuan Morgan graduated from 8th grade in North St. Louis County and made his family proud.
He was a very smart, intelligent kid. He loved to be outdoors, nature. He loved to fish. And he was really close with my son. He had a bright future ahead of him.
A future cut short just after 6 Wednesday night. Neighbors told police 2 groups first argued and then lots of gunshots ripped across the air near Hobkirk and Banavie Drives in this Glasgow Village neighborhood.
They were firing at each other. They were teens. There was no adults, that, as far as I know, involved.
2 bullets blasted through DeJuan's bedroom window.
Sitting in his room, minding his business, doing nothing, playing his game, and stray bullets flew through the window.
The 9th grader, who just started high school,
a beautiful, nice kid,
died.
This is a horrible nightmare. It's a tragedy. No one should ever have to go through this. My nephew was only 14 and he lost his life to senseless gun violence.
DeJuan's terrified mom, older and younger brothers were home at the time. They weren't physically hurt. Erica Davis's heart especially aches for her sister who's missing her son.
She is devastated. It's really, really rough for her right now. She can't do anything. She hasn't been sleeping really. She hasn't been eating, nothing.
Neighbors told police after the shooting, the groups ran off.
For her right now, she can't do anything. She hasn't been sleeping really. She hasn't been eating anything. She hasn't been sleeping really. She hasn't been eating nothing.
Neighbors told
I mean, listen, man, look at these stories, man. I just want you to look at these stories. And shout out to Tracy Jones. Memphis is doing a lot better. As you know. We may get to that tonight. It's so much going on now. It's so much going on. Look at these stories. Look at the misery niggas bring. Niggas bring misery. Hit the like button, everyone. Everyone smash that like button. Support the channel. If you hate niggas, man, hit the like button, man. If you hate niggas, hit the like button. If you despise niggas, I mean, like, despise niggas. Despise them like Asian shop owners despise them. If you despise niggas like Arabs despise niggas. I mean, like, literally despise niggas. Take the $5 challenge. Support the channel. But if you hate them, just hit the like button. Oh, my God. 14-year-old boy sitting in his room minding his goddamn business, get hit with a straight bullet.
for her sister who's missing her son.
She is devastated. It's really, really rough for her right now. She can't do anything. She hasn't been sleeping really. She hasn't been eating, nothing.
Neighbors told police after the shooting, the groups ran off. Several of them wore masks.
There were two faces exposed. They took off running and started hopping over fences wherever they can get to try to get away.
So at this point, a police spokesperson tells me there have been no arrests or updates in connection with DeJuan Morgan's case. The teen's family is praying that will change soon.
My family is just will never be the same. We want justice for my nephew. He didn't deserve to lose his life like this.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Two families are devastated tonight. One over the loss of their son to gun violence, the other now facing a criminal trial.
And it all stems from Thursday's deadly shooting just outside Oak Ridge High School in Orange County. West News' Greg Fox is live where it all happened. And Greg, this was all over some pushing and shoving?
That's exactly right. You have two students. They're both sophomores. They run into each other in the halls here at the high school. And then all of a sudden they decide, After school, we're going to come to this park right here. We're going to come out here to the basketball court, and we're going to settle this in a fight. So then you imagine you have other students that are around watching this going on when 2 shots are fired and 1 student is killed.
Orange County Sheriff's deputies, along with a forensic team, spent part of the afternoon looking for more evidence at Vote Maloon Park following Thursday's fatal shooting here. Chopper 2 was above the park and nearby Oak Ridge High School Thursday as the campus was locked down following reports of gunfire. Soon after, a 15-year-old student, who West 2 News is not identifying because he's a minor, was found to have a handgun in his backpack and taken into custody.
Shout out to Roger Wood, man, gifting 5 Octane News memberships. Thank you, man. Let me ask you this, niggers, black community. Is this one of the school shootings that you talk about? Are y'all going to talk about this as a school shooting? Does this count as a fucking school shooting, Black America? Does this count as a fucking school shooting? It sounds like it to me. This sounds like a school shooting.
And we're going to settle this in a fight. So then you imagine you have other students that are around watching this going on when 2 shots are fired and 1 student is killed.
Orange County Sheriff's deputies, along with a forensic team, spent part of the afternoon looking for more evidence at Vote Maloon Park following Thursday's fatal shooting here. Chopper 2 was above the park and nearby Oak Ridge High School Thursday as the campus was locked down following reports of gunfire. Soon after, a 15-year-old student, who West 2 News is not identifying because he's a minor, was found to have a handgun in his backpack and taken into custody.
My heart goes out to Pignon's family, who is grieving the unimaginable loss of their 16-year-old.
Sheriff John Mina's voice cracked at times as he expressed deep sympathy for the family of 16-year-old Pignon Delamacy, as well as the teen arrested and his family.
Not only was there a heavier law enforcement presence on campus at Oak Ridge High School on Friday, but also, according to the school district, counselors on the campus for students and staff who wanted to talk about what happened.
He pulled the gun and he shot this boy and he killed him.
Tamisha Mills-Destine says her son, a good friend of the victim, told her the dispute began earlier in the day during class time and the 2 boys agreed to settle differences at the park. She says Dalmacy was like a son to her.
All of my children have been crying since yesterday because you have to understand, him and my son were like this. And then my other kids, they accepted him as a brother.
Ruben Saldana and a student placed boxing gloves at the court. He runs the program called Gloves Up, Guns Down to try and teach kids martial arts discipline and peaceful resolutions to conflict.
When does this stop, right? When do we make conflict resolution for real and not just, something pretty?
You know what? I bet you there's an IQ threshold for conflict resolution. I bet you can't teach everybody conflict resolution. I bet you people have to have a certain level of IQ. That's my new theory, man. What do you guys think? I think, because that's what a lot of people have been talking about in this show so far. Conflict resolution, conflict resolution. I think you need a certain level of IQ. I think if you fall below a certain level of IQ, all the conflict resolution training in the world ain't going to help you. Because you're not going to grasp it. And you're not going to be able to utilize it in real time. Because when the rubber meets, conflict resolution only works if you can stop, gather yourself, and use it. And the other person has to be somewhat reasonable too. But if you have 2 people that don't have, is it above 60? Damn. Yeah, I just don't think, because we always hear conflict resolution. We use conflict resolution training. We're teaching these kids seminars about conflict resolution. Goddamn counselors working with the people in controversial speakers coming in to talk about the. If you don't have the IQ for it, it's just a big waste of time. Everybody support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Hit the like button. We going in tonight. Tonight is one of them shows, man. So support the channel. Smash that PayPal. Smash that Cash App. Smash that Super Chat. I don't think it's possible to work with that stuff. Yeah, I don't think you can work. I don't think you can do conflict resolution if you're a fucking moron. And oh yeah, this is a school shooting.
Not just something to say and look good on paper, right? So these kids need to learn how to talk it out.
The 15-year-old is charged with manslaughter and bringing a gun onto a school campus. And the sheriff says that he does not know yet. His detectives haven't determined exactly how this teenager got a hold of this gun. But this isn't the first time he's been in trouble with the law. The 15-year-old already facing a charge and a trial coming up for grand theft. Covering Orange County, live in Orlando, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
Now at 9, a man described as a pillar of this community shot and killed while playing dominoes with his friends and neighbors.
I don't want to be a pillar of y'all fucking community. Being a pillar of your community is dangerous. Press 1. I don't want to be a pillar of y'all community. Fuck y'all community. Y'all community fucking sucks.
Now at 9, a man described as a pillar of this community shot and killed while playing dominoes with his friends. And neighbors say Dwight Wells, the founder of Bikes Up, Guns Down, inspired people to really change their lives.
Well, tonight, Miami police are searching for a daring killer who walked right up to him and opened fire. And we've got surveillance video that we've got to warn you, this is graphics. Here's Local 10's Samir Nepsi.
And this is just a devastating loss here in the Liberty City community. Dwight Wells gunned down outside of his business. Many now mourning the activist's life. His mother telling us she is holding on to her faith as investigators look for the murderer. We want to warn you, some elements used in this story are disturbing.
He was for the community. He was trying to start the violence.
Golden balloons flying off in the distance, a blood-stained freezer.
My nephew, he didn't deserve this.
Says the aunt of Dwight Wells.
He was a good guy. You know, he enjoyed doing what he was doing. And they just took his life.
Friday night, the 41-year-old was gunned down outside of his restaurant, winning in 1 turkey legs.
I'm in shock. I'm devastated, and I'm going to miss him.
In this surveillance video, first obtained by Local 10, shows the moment Wells is shot just before 9:30 p.m. You see him stumbling and falling. We have frozen the video before Wells falls for the final time. The video, extremely hard to watch, will be a critical piece of evidence in the investigation.
I loved him. He loved me.
Wells's mother, Mary Brown, said she had spoken to her son 30 minutes prior to the shooting.
He said, Mom, I'm on my way to you. I say, come on, son, because I'm waiting.
Sadly, he would never arrive.
I said that I wouldn't try to come to a conclusion. I wouldn't try to figure it out. I'm going to let God work it out.
While holding on to her faith, Brown standing by the legacy her son leaves behind, like Bikes Up, Guns Down.
And it's only going to get bigger and bigger, and before it get bigger and bigger, it's only right that we sit down with the powers that be.
Wells launched the program in an effort to keep kids off the streets. He himself open about his personal journey.
He was well known. He was well liked. Now, I knew that he had enemies. He said, no, mama, my face clean in the city.
While much remains unknown about why or who murdered Wells, it is his family and friends coming together to honor the man they called Screamer. As a man of faith, a pillar in the or who murdered Wells.
Wee. God dang, man. Wee. D from Boston, he said you're unable to send super chat. We had 3 already, so I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what may be going on, man. Somebody try to send a super chat so that we can show that, so we can see. I think that I think you can send it. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe what you're saying, you got to clean it up a little bit, what you're saying in the super chat. Yeah, your super chat's working. That's some nice police work. These ladies doing some nice police work right here, man. I ain't gonna lie. They'll never solve this one. I mean, they could solve it if they use all their skills. They ain't willing to use all their skills, but if they use all their skills, they could crack the case. I'm sure they can get somebody to talk if they really if they really used everything all their investigative skills. I'm sure they could get somebody to talk. Hey, I'd tell them something. Right, facts. I'd talk. You say take off the super chat filters? How do you do that? Take off the super chat filters. I didn't even know I had those super chat filters on. Let me see. I have super chat filters? No. I don't have. Well, that stuff is on. I don't have any super chat filters on. It doesn't even let me put any super chat filters on. They do all that stuff. They don't let you. They don't let you. They don't let you do that. They control everything. Well, they don't let you do that. They control everything. Shout out to Adolf. Adolf B. Shout out to Adolf, man. Adolf LBQT. Salute, man.
It is his family and friends coming together to honor the man they called Screamer as a man of faith, a pillar in the community, and someone who would always lend a helping hand.
To you who shot my son, you saw it.
That motherfucker got some beautiful teeth, man. If they real.
You shot a man of God. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm not worried a bit, because God know what to do, and hope that I be.
And Mama got golds. Mama got a whole front row of golds, man. Yeah, Mama. Shout out to Mama, man. Mama, she leaning on her faith, man. In these trying times, man. She leaning on her faith in these trying times. Salute to Mama, man. She a woman of her word.
To do, and hope that I be here to see you, to give you a hug and welcome you to jail.
And just so many community members stopping by Wells's business, paying their respects, visiting with his mother, giving their condolences. Now, anyone with any information is asked to contact Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. Their number 305-471-TIPS. That's the very latest from Liberty City. I'm Samir FC.
Oh, this is Liberty City? Okay, that makes sense. That's everybody there dark skinned, man. Ain't no light skinned people there, man.
CBS News Miami.
Right now, an urgent search for a cold-blooded killer. Surveillance video capturing the moments a community activist is gunned down in Liberty City. Now, loved ones and community members are mourning the death of Dwight C. Wells. Good evening, too. I'm Chelsea Jones. Police tell us the suspected gunman took off on foot and is still out there at this hour. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero is joining us live from the scene in the city where Wells worked so hard to enact change there. Nakaya.
Chelsea, Dwight Wells was also known as Screamer and was killed right behind me outside of Winning and One Turkey Legs, the restaurant he owned. But this was just one of his passions. Wells was famously known for creating the movement Bikes Up, Guns Down. Loved ones tell us the killer took away a Liberty City pioneer.
What type of screamer, man? Bikes up? Bikes up? Bikes up?
Dozens of
So in the other city, they had, what was that? Was that Orlando with a kid with a school shooting? The Spanish guy, he looked like a burrito. He had an organization called Gloves Up, Guns Down. You don't need none of these programs if you don't got niggas. Look at what niggas require. Gloves up, guns down, bikes up, guns down. Shout out to D from Balls. He says, salute, Aki, some channel support. Appreciate you, bro. I hate niggas, man. I really do, man. This shit ain't even cute no more. Like, even this shit, bikes up, guns down. Like, why the fuck do you need that shit? Oh, because niggas. And that shit still don't work. This shit don't work. It ain't nothing but a bunch of thugs riding around on bikes. This shit is, I hate niggas, man. And to think that, you know, at one point I wanted to be from this part of this shit. This shit is a mess, yo. When you really think about this shit is a mess. Shit a fucking mess. And then the nigga who's in charge of this, somebody just walks up and kills him, and I guarantee you, people not working with authorities, I guarantee you they not snitching. I guarantee you these niggas is not snitching. These niggas are not cooperating with police.
Kids on bikes pulled up to Northwest 51st Street and 17th Avenue to remember 40-year-old Dwight Wells, also known as Screamer. The founder of Bikes Up, Guns Down movement was shot dead outside of his own restaurant Friday night.
He decided to sacrifice his life and be right here in a community that he was raised in and give back to his community to build it up.
According to the City of Miami Police, 9:30 p.m. Friday, Wells was playing dominoes with two other people when someone walked up.
Don't this sound like Nipsey Hussle? Don't this sound like Nipsey Hussle? Nigga try to stay in the community. A nigga could he could literally have left the community, but he stayed there, and some nigga walked up and assassinated him in cold blood.
He decided to sacrifice his life and be right here in a community that he was raised in and give back to his community to build it up.
According to the City of Miami Police, 9:30 p.m. Friday, Wells was playing dominoes with two other people when someone walked up and shot him. Surveillance video from the business next door shows people running in different directions as Wells fell to the floor. According to police, the shooter took off on foot. Wells was taken to Jackson Ryder Trauma Center where he died as a result of his injuries. People say while he no longer is here with them physically, his legacy will live on through the movement he built.
He was the father figure for so many different kids with Bikes Up, Guns Down. So many kids come to my brother for advice.
Now, throughout the evening, we have watched biker after biker riding up and down Northwest 17th Avenue, and that speaks to the impact Wells had on this community. Now, police are asking anyone with any information to contact Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-8477. Reporting live in Liberty City, Nikaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
Wow. Wow. Mm.
Some of the first people to help 60-year-old Miguel Stemley after he was carjacked in the French Quarter Thursday night and had his car flipped on top of him were the same people he Ubered that night.
We were hoping to maybe be able to get a visit with him at the hospital today or the next day and see how he was doing, but that's not the case.
We kept this passenger anonymous since he was in Stemley's car when Stemley picked up his group celebrating in town for their 90-year-old friend's birthday. When the car finally got to their destination, the Chateau Orleans on Burgundy, it was Stemley who helped the birthday boy out of the car.
And Miguel, the driver, was nice enough to come around and say, "Hey, Pops, let me give you a hand with the walker."
The passenger says that's when a masked man ran into the car, tried speeding off, and Stemley hopped in and tried to take over. But the passenger said the car sped off, hit two parked cars, went airborne, and landed on top of Stemley.
He let his guard down for half a second, and some nigga jumped in his car and sped off in it. He let his guard down for half of a second.
Stemley, who helped the birthday boy out of the car. On Burgundy, it was Stemley who helped the birthday boy out of the car.
And Miguel, the driver, was nice enough to come around and say, "Hey, Pops, let me give you a hand with the walker."
The passenger says that's when a masked man ran into the car, tried speeding off, and Stemley hopped in and tried to take over. But the passenger said the car sped off, hit two parked cars, went airborne, and landed on top of Stemley.
We came over, and 5-6 guys were trying to push the car back, and because it's on Miguel, and eventually we got it lifted enough up and we pulled him out. I laid my hands on him and I prayed for him, told him Jesus loves him.
The passenger we spoke to and other people in his party wants Stemley's family to know that he wasn't alone at the scene while they waited for EMS to arrive and eventually take him to the hospital. That's where, later Thursday night, he eventually died.
He took a loving father, he took a loving husband, he took everything from me.
Stemley's wife, Lisa, says that she and the rest of the family are trying to stand strong while they grieve for Miguel. Meanwhile, NOPD released these photos of 3 persons of interest on Bienville Street at the time of the crime, hoping that they have information about what led up to Stemley's death.
He was a workaholic. He loved his job, he loved his family, he loved people. Anybody know anything, please come forward, because I don't know, this was a senseless crime.
Reporting in New Orleans, Andres Fuentes, Fox 8, Local First.
Yo, just snuff this guy out. Just snuff that hard-working man out. Snuff that great American hard-working man out. Just snuffed him.
In the week leading up to Election Day, there have been 4 homicides in New Orleans. The most recent life taken was that of Uber driver Miguel Stemley. Tony Benson and his family were Stemley's last passengers before he was killed during an attempted carjacking Thursday night.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see a young man in a black hoodie run up to the open door in the Uber car that was still running, and he jumped into the car, and I yelled. Miguel turned around, ran up to the car, trying to get this kid out.
Miguel's struggle with the suspect ended up costing him his life.
And the kid, from what it looks like, floored the vehicle and took off, turned right, and 30, 40 feet immediately slammed into a couple of parked vehicles, and the car went airborne. We could see the bottom of the car. Everyone's yelling. It was like something out of a movie.
The crash left Stimley pinned underneath the vehicle. Benson, with the help of some bystanders, was able to lift it up. Unfortunately, their heroic efforts were not enough. I asked Benson, who was visiting from California, if he'll return to the city.
I'll have to think about that, about whether I return to New Orleans.
It's stories like this that prompted Governor Jeff Landry to request National Guard troops be mobilized to New Orleans and other Louisiana cities, despite year-to-date data being at a 5-year low. And while WWL Louisiana polls showed crime and public safety were the top issues for voters, the top 3 mayoral candidates rejected the plan to have troops patrolling the streets of New Orleans.
We'll continue to be on this roller coaster for crime if we don't deal with the root causes.
We don't need that. We know what's working. We know how to police our cities.
They actually don't help toward crime reduction.
Reporting, I'm Winston Reed, WWL Louisiana.
All right, well, fine, whatever. Jeez. Yo. Everybody hit the like button, man. Let me jeez. I want to get to this one. We'll go ahead and get to this one first, man. Black Conservative made a good video about that, man, today, man. We'll get to this one, man. He made an excellent video about this. Shout out to Black Conservative, man.
How does a minor accident change into a deadly force situation? Unacceptable. We have to be better than this.
If it was an accident, man, you could have did something other than pull your gun out.
Tensions are high after a minor traffic crash led to a shooting between an off-duty police officer and a 26-year-old man. This all unfolded this morning near 49th and Mill Road. Police say the officer opened fire after the man pulled out a gun, then hit the officer in the face with the weapon. The man who died is Elijah Wilks. Family members pushed back on MPD's account of what happened. Mary Jo Ola tells us what police and Wilks' family had to say.
Emotions were high in Milwaukee Thursday after a fatal shooting. Milwaukee police say that a 40-year-old off-duty officer was involved in a minor crash with another car while heading into work. Chief Jeffrey Norman says as the two drivers got out to assess the situation, the 26-year-old driver pulled out a gun.
That subject proceeded to strike the off-duty officer in the face with his firearm. The off-duty officer drew his department-issued firearm, and the two individuals exchanged gunfire, and the subject was struck.
Family members identify the 26-year-old killed as Elijah Wilks. They say he was getting ready to head to a relative's funeral at the time. The family disputes the police account after they say witnesses approached them.
I want to know, why did you kill him? Why did you shoot him that many times? What was the reason?
Because he was black, and we just shoot black people for no reason. You know that, man. Come on, man. Stop acting dumb, man. Cops just go run around and shoot black people for no reason. Shout out to Don Quixote. He said Mama got grilled. Yeah, man. But shout out to Mama, man. I like Mama. She was a woman of faith. She leaned on her faith in these trying times. IU McCoy says, I've had issues with super chats on your channel, Ock Nation News channel, a couple weeks back. But salute. Wow, that's crazy. I guess you gotta use the Ock Nation vernacular when you talking. Don't use regular vernacular, because I think they trying to cut down on people super chatting words that they don't like.
You know what I mean? Over a car accident.
One woman says she was on the phone with Wilks when this unfolded.
Somebody hit the car. He got out. He asked him was he cool, and then are you?
She was dating this guy, man. This was his girlfriend. Man, Wilks.
One woman says she was on the phone with Wilks when this unfolded.
Somebody hit the car. He got out. He asked him was he cool, and then all you heard was gunshots and get on the ground. You no longer heard Elijah say anything.
The police union says that the officer had injuries to his face.
Boy. So we got to talk about yet again another Black Lives Matter narrative falling apart, okay, in real time. And this one is, again, very fascinating because the family of Elijah Wilks swore up and down that Elijah was a good boy, that he would never do anything wrong, that he was an upstanding citizen, you know, had no anger issues, nothing like that, right? He would never do anything like what the police are accusing him of doing a minor traffic stop in which apparently he got an altercation with a police officer, and it sounds to me like he pistol whipped the police officer in the face, and then he found out, right? He got smoked by the off-duty police officer, and the family, again, since then has been boohoo and crying foul, right? Saying that this was unjustified, that Elijah didn't do anything, that he's an angel. Like, you guys know how this goes every single time. Take a look.
Joining us live right near the scene.
And Hannah, Wilks' family is disputing the chief's account of what happened.
Oh, right, Derek and Deanna. So the family says that Wilks was actually on his way to a funeral when this all occurred here this morning. Family and friends rushing to the scene out here, confused and upset with what police say transpired right here along busy Mill Road. Dozens of close friends and family of this man, 26-year-old Elijah Wilks, gathered along an active police scene Thursday after learning an off-duty officer shot and killed their loved one following a chaotic chain of events.
Elijah's a very soft-spoken, well-mannered person. Good energy, outgoing.
Her lips are moving, so she's lying. Her lips are moving, which means she's fucking lying. Press 1.
Dozens of close friends and family of this man, 26-year-old Elijah Wilks.
That nigga wasn't no good. That nigga was a thug. That nigga was out here, man. I know the look. That nigga was out here. He was out in the streets, man. I ain't believing what you saying, sister. But I know white people will. White people will believe you. Damn, they rely on y'all people to be stupid all the time.
Gathered along an active police scene Thursday after learning an off-duty officer shot and killed their loved one following a chaotic chain of events.
Elijah's a very soft-spoken, well-mannered person. Good energy, outgoing, all about family and friends, not in the streets at all.
Police say a minor crash led to an altercation between Wilks and the plainclothed officer, which escalated to a shootout. Wilks' friends told 12 News they are not aware of him having a gun and dispute the information from police.
No, they're not telling the truth. That story they posted is not the truth. Quiet. Not the truth at all.
One witness who did not want to be identified told our James Stratton he heard an exchange of gunfire.
It was definitely a momentary pause between one gunshot and the return gunshots. So you believe there were two separate guns? Yeah, absolutely.
While a second witness told me a different version. They said that there was an exchange of gunfire. Did you ever see?
I heard one gun. I didn't hear two different type of gunshots.
The chief says per department policy, they will show the video they've obtained to the family within 48 hours. In the meantime, Wilks' family and friends sharing their heartbreak.
was a very good friend of my daughter's. I mean, was at my mom's house on a daily basis, eating with us and everything. And to know that he's lying down there in that street right now, I'm just heartbroken.
All right, y'all, quick break from the show because this is important. Look, we talk a lot here about standing up for yourself, not letting big corporations.
And TJ, the family attorney.
Okay, so all that lying, all that motherfucking lying, all that motherfucking lying, all that motherfucking lying them niggas did. All that fucking lying them niggas did. Everybody hit the like button.
Tonight, the family of Elijah Wilks acknowledges he pistol whipped the officer during a confrontation over a fender bender. Fox 6's Stephanie Quirk is here in studio. And Steph, the family believes their loved one made a tragic mistake.
Yeah, Ben, Kim, it was a powerful press conference. This family just watched the video that shows the death of their loved one, 26-year-old Elijah Wilks. They then thanked the police department and called the shooting justified.
My brother was a good person. Everybody loved my brother.
A heartbroken family.
I think we all can learn something from what happened today.
With a powerful message Friday.
And it could have been any one of us or any one of our kids because we all are one seat away from making the wrong decision.
The family says an off-duty officer's actions that ended in the death of 26-year-old Elijah Wilks were justified.
The video in which myself and his mother, Pam, did watch today is he does slap the off-duty officer with the firearm.
The family's attorney, B. Ivory Lamar, is referring to the dash camera video that they say is on track with what MPD already said Thursday.
Does depict Elijah pointing the firearm at the off-duty officer, and the off-duty officer did respond what we believe in accordance with his training and did fire off several shots.
They say the video shows that happened after Wilks and the off-duty officer got into a fender bender near 47th and Mill.
I don't believe Elijah knew that it was a police officer, but rather it was.
They don't believe that Elijah knew it was a police officer. Yeah, but, still don't pistol whip somebody after a fender bender, whether they're a cop or not. Especially in these places where it's permitless carry. Salute to Rico C. What was your feed up point? I don't know what the fuck that means. I have no idea what that means, man. Yeah, this is crazy. This is breaking news, man. A black family being honest. I think the video is so bad. Think about how bad that video is. Because the family's the only one that's been able to see it. We won't get to see it for a few days. Think about how bad that video is for the family to take accountability. Just think about it, yo. That video gotta be like, golly. That video got to be awful for them to have taken accountability.
Or it wasn't, the encounter should have been different. Encounter should have been different out the gate.
After the news conference, family of Wilks released balloons, a moment for them to pause and to remember their loved one.
My nephew, he made a decision that he should not have made. And that's just something we have to live with. Him as a person, he was a son, a brother, a grandson, a nephew.
Now, the officer in this case is a 40-year-old man with more than 20 years on the force. He's on administrative duty, which is standard. West Dallas Police Department is leading the investigation, which is ongoing. Kim?
Stephanie, thank you. And anytime a Milwaukee officer uses force, the release of any body camera or dash camera video is done in line with a relatively new policy approved in July of 2024. The policy gives family of the person injured or killed the right to view that video within 48 hours. It says the department should then publicly release the video within 15 days of the incident. And now, 48 hours before its release, police are also to allow the officers involved, the union, and the district attorney's office to view it. The Wilks family tells Fox 6 it's asked Milwaukee police to wait the full 15 days before releasing it to allow them space to grieve.
Well, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Justin Brycebeck. Hope you're having a nice Friday night.
What's so funny, white anchorman and white anchor woman? Why y'all so jolly and jovial?
Well, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Justin Brycebeck. Hope you're having a nice Friday night. Our top story tonight, the family of a man shot and killed by an off-duty Milwaukee police officer is speaking out in a way you may not expect.
It happened around 8:30 yesterday morning near 47th and Mill on the city's north side, killing 26-year-old.
The cop was definitely a glider. The cop was definitely a glider, without a shadow of a doubt. The cop was 1,000% a glider. The 20 years on the force. Think about how bad that video was. That video had to be awful for the family to say, you know what, man, it was justified. Because even blacks would still like try to play. Blacks was a normal black family would have been like, I mean, it looked like, but I don't know. I mean, it could have been. I mean, we don't know what was said. They were like, man, nah, the officer did what he had to do. Officer did what he had to do, man. We rocking with the officer, man. Eric S. says, I definitely had to rewrite super chats several times. It is word sensitive on a lot of words. Yeah, exactly. It is. It is, but thank you for your perseverance, man. We just getting started, man. I may drop the link soon, man. We are just getting started. Salute the amazing disgrace. He says, you might consider using AI voice of James Earl Jones saying, this is Ock Nation as a bumper in your video. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. I got a lot of stuff coming up for the channel, man. A lot of stuff coming up. Improvements on the channel, man. Y'all think I sleep all the time? Listen, I'm out here working, man. I'm out here working to make the product better, man.
Elijah Wilks. Now, at first, there seemed to be conflicting stories between MPD and alleged witnesses. But now the family and their lawyer say the video seems to speak for itself.
Adam Reif joining us now live in studio for a closer look at what they saw and their reaction. Adam.
Well, Natalie and Jess said this video not yet released to the public, but unequivocally and to a person, Elijah Wilks' family members accepted he was at fault. They mourned his death and also his actions today and urged others to not make the same mistakes.
We will acknowledge that we do believe that this officer-involved shooting was justified.
Early and often, Elijah Wilks' family and their attorney acknowledged the 26-year-old made a bad decision that resulted in his death Thursday morning.
I don't think I've ever come before and did a press conference and said this.
Elijah's mother, Pamela Bond-Slater, and their attorney, Beivry Lamar, watched the video twice Friday at MPD headquarters. Lamar said it showed Wilks aggressively cut off the officer's car, causing the officer to hit Wilks' car. They each pulled over and got out. They spoke, then Elijah pulled out a gun.
He does slap the off-duty officer with the firearm. The video does depict Elijah pointing the firearm at the off-duty officer, and the off-duty officer did respond, what we believe, in accordance with his training.
The officer fired several shots. Elijah ran to the front of his vehicle. When he popped up, the officer fired more shots.
He made a bad decision yesterday, and unfortunately, it came with dire consequences.
Wilks' mother was too distraught to speak, but other family members did.
I would also like to thank the Milwaukee Police Department for their transparency and their professionalism.
No matter the fault, they're grieving the loss of a son, grandson, nephew, and brother.
My brother was all I got, for real. Like, that's my only sibling. And now he's gone.
They said the city needs to heal and wanted to speak up to discourage any community unrest.
He made a decision that he should not have made.
Lamar said it was unlikely they'd pursue legal action.
Once we got an opportunity to actually see the video, there weren't many questions. We had clarity as to what actually transpired.
The officer involved has not been identified, but is still recovering from injuries. Now, per MPD policy, the video of this incident will be released to the public within 15 days. And Natalie and Jessup, the family and the attorney, are asking for the full 15 days to give them more time to grieve.
Well, that video certainly made an impression on them, made things pretty clear. Adam, thank you very much for that report tonight.
Holy moly. Salute to that black family, man. It took a lot for y'all to not lie for once. Black people always lie in these situations. Always lie. Always lie.
I'm Colonel Robert Hodges, Superintendent of Louisiana State Police.
But we begin with our big story tonight at 10. He gambled and lost twice. Milwaukee County prosecutors say a man already down big playing craps devised a plan to get his money back.
Rob, the guy he lost to. Sam Kramer is here with what happened next.
Hi there, Ted and Kim. This quickly escalated to a shooting, and two men walked into the hospital with gunshot wounds. Police say the first was an 85-year-old robbery victim. The second was the man who shot him. It's Saturday, September 13th, and prosecutors say 37-year-old Dentonica Majet's night was already off to a rough start. He lost $400 playing craps with a group of elderly men, and that wasn't his biggest gamble. Court documents show he returned to the gambling house on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, claiming he'd forgotten his keys, though police say he was still holding them.
Camera recording.
That's when the complaint says this doorbell camera captures Majet allow a second man in, 30-year-old Breshawn Bogan. Police say Bogan shot into the room, then immediately targeted an 85-year-old man to rob him. Detectives say it was the same man who'd taken Majet's money during the game. Inside, police say they believe the pair were working together because Majet spoke to Bogan, even stepped in front of him as if he was not afraid of him. Surveillance also shows Majet pick up money from the 85-year-old victim. He'd later tell police, quote, "Yeah, I saw money on the floor and had to get my money back." But it wasn't that easy. Court records say Bogan was also shot after a doorman acting as security shot blind through a wall into the gambling room, which explains the shattered glass and boarded up windows of the building now. Police identified the doorman, seen here on the doorbell camera, as 66-year-old Gary Weathersby. Now all three are in custody, which could make an expensive night cost so much more. We're trying to figure out who operated the space used for this gambling house. It is owned by Team Management, and a sign on the door says Prosper Community Outreach has moved. It's unclear if that move came after this shooting. Both businesses did not return our phone calls today. Kim?
And then he was just like, I see why your baby daddy beating you up. You must got some fire head. You must got some fire And I'm like, what? He tried to make me suck his. I cannot get over that, bro. I'm traumatized. You a cop. You supposed to be protecting the servant.
When a woman calls for help following a domestic dispute, the situation rapidly spirals into disturbing allegations of police misconduct. As an investigation gets underway, authorities are left questioning where the truth lies and if one of their own could really do the unthinkable.
Got on the stand and literally lied to the judge and everything to save your. I don't recall. This time I recall every you going down.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On November 28, 2024, around 2 a.m., a police officer in Muskegon Heights, Michigan is approached by an intoxicated woman outside the Paradise Banquet and Event Center. Shariana then discloses a chilling allegation about one of his colleagues.
As soon as she started saying that, I was like, He was uncomfortable as yeah. I just said that, look, MSP's coming in, they're going to take the report from you. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm going to go make sure MSP's coming in.
Make sure your car camera's
on immediately. I don't want to be involved in none of that. Yeah.
Realizing that the state trooper will take longer to arrive than expected, the officer decides to drive Shariana home where she will wait to give her full report.
Okay. Shariana? Okay, get inside safe. I'm sorry for what's happened. I hope MSP gets out here as soon as possible and they can get in contact and talk to you about everything. Michigan State Police.
At 3:14 a.m., the state trooper arrives.
You missed.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So my name's Trooper Meek. I'm with the state police. So Muskegon Heights PD kind of contacted me, said that she had made a complaint about one of their officers. So they kind of gave me a little heads up about everything that was going on, but I thought I'd just come here and talk to you directly to try to figure out a little more about what's going on.
I had a domestic dispute that happened a few days ago, and I don't know if it got reported or not.
Okay.
8 days earlier, on November 20th, Shariana called 911 after an alleged domestic dispute with the father of one of her sons. Officer Richard Wilson was the responding officer.
I knew that he was taking advantage of me being in that situation and me being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came back to my house.
Okay.
And brought me a mop.
Brought you a what?
He brought me a mop because I got my kicked.
Okay.
And the person that whipped my dumped pop and all this all over the floor and just did a whole lot of extracurricular activities. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
His body camera was never on
Okay.
Once he stepped foot right here, boom.
Shariana is certain of this detail because she claims that the light on the camera was turned off.
He was just like, I see why your baby daddy be beating you up. You must got some fire head. You must got some fire. And I'm like, what?
Okay.
Fire head, fire. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I must got some what? That don't even justify me getting my beat.
Yeah.
But you saying it like you want me to.
Yeah.
And then his was off and he kept grabbing my.
Back of your head?
This is when Shariana said that everything took a turn for the worse.
Did he try to force anything or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he sat right here on this couch. He sat right here.
Okay.
He pulled his
The belts? Yeah.
Yes, he took that off and he pulled it down and he was like, suck it. I'm like, what?
Then what happened?
I said, I cannot do that. You're an officer.
The trooper promises to immediately launch an investigation into Shariana's troubling accusations. But little does he know, this will not be a straightforward inquiry. As part of the investigation, the incident that first brought Officer Richard Wilson to Shariana's door was placed under the microscope and every moment scrutinized. On November 20th, 8 days before she spoke to the state trooper, Shariana made this call to 911.
Hi, I need to make a police report for the message, and I need to report damage to my house. It just happened like 10 minutes ago. I was cleaning the blood off my head,
10 minutes later, Officer Richard Wilson arrived at Shariana's house.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You can come in. My son's dad came over here and assaulted me and ripped all the screens off my house. Did all this, put his hands on me.
You did that?
Yes, snatched my hair off, broke my TV. All this, I just moved in here.
Amar Banks, the father of one of Shariana's sons, is a prison guard at the Michigan Department of Corrections, Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility. Shariana claims that Amar came to the house earlier that morning to pick her up in order to drop her sons off at school.
I have I think I got a concussion because I got knots right here.
He punched you in the head as well?
Yes, it's not right here and not right here, right here.
So far, nothing in this interaction between Shariana and Officer Wilson would raise any suspicions or hint at the accusations to come. Yet that would all change.
You are looking to press charges, correct?
Yeah, he got, I don't give no, I'm not giving you no more passes, none of that. I done went to jail for you, lied, all this for you, and even got on the stand and lied for you for the last domestic. Got on the stand and literally lied to the judge and everything to save your I don't recall. I'm standing on that. I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. This time I recall everything. You going down.
Shariana then makes a now ominous offhand joke about the soda she claims Amar spilled over her floor.
All right.
You got a mop. Say, oh my gosh.
Just as Officer Wilson prepares to leave, Shariana appears to have a change of heart.
I don't want to send him to jail. I don't want to do all of that. Because I regretted this the first time he did this, and I didn't want to send him. I don't want to do this.
Just really think about it right now, like, because I get saying you love him that much, but it's not acceptable for him to keep putting his hands on you either.
If you could feel this knot right here. Oops. You feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that hurts.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you sure you don't want to give medical attention?
As they're sitting there, Officer Wilson is called to another incident taking place nearby.
All right, so I'm going to take this call over there. I'll come back and speak with you, and then I'm going to go make contact with him. You don't deserve it. Just understand that you don't deserve it. So don't think that way that this is what you have to settle for. You deserve more. You deserve respect. And the sooner you start respecting yourself more, you'll realize that you don't need certain people in your life just because they're doing a little bit to help you.
Officer Wilson can be seen turning off his body cam. What happens next is subject to intense debate. What is known for sure is that the day after Shariana disclosed the alleged incident to the trooper, Officer Wilson finally spoke with Amar about the initial domestic dispute between him and Shariana from the 20th.
How you doing, young fella?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's kind of cold out here. I'm going to try to make this quick and brief. Last week on the 20th, your child's mom, Shariana, stated that you came over her house that morning and assaulted her like and said that you beat her up, tore her house up, and then left.
Amar shares his side of the story, claiming that his son wasn't even at Shariana's house.
So you never even seen her that morning? Okay. All right, so she's basically just coming up with a story. So does she deal with anybody else that would have assaulted her and that she would have put that on you, or?
I don't know, she done a lot of my so that's not into it.
All right, so are y'all beefed out anything that she just, do y'all have issues all the time that she does this on the regular?
Shit. I mean, she got me quite a few issues before me. Like this past summer, she just trying to lie to me, try to lie on me. Said I assaulted her just previous summer, and then the police arrested her for lying to the police.
Oh wow! So she's done this before, like what she made a report of it, and it came under investigation. Yeah, she's actually lying.
While everything may appear to be above board with this interview, something sinister lurks just under the surface. The truth was only exposed when the troopers spoke with Amar themselves. At first, he continued to deny even being at Shariana's house on the morning of the 20th, but eventually he admitted this was a lie. He claims they argued but was adamant he never hurt her or damaged her house. However, this was only the beginning of his admissions. He soon revealed that he actually knew Officer Wilson long before this incident.
I seen him growing up, like kind of like role model type. She was saying that the Officer Wilson had tried to make like some sexual engagements or whatever to her, but I'm like, I don't know, cause I'm like, I don't know, I don't really know about that, man. Like, cause I've been knowing him for a little while, so I'm not sure if he'd come off like that.
Despite Amar's uncertainty, when Shariana spoke with troopers for a second time, she explained what happened after Officer Wilson returned to her house on the 20th.
Not even suggesting that I give him some head. He took off his belt and stuff. He sat right here. I didn't know what else to do. Like, I had my own legal stuff going on. I was scared.
She then makes a troubling admission, different from what she'd previously claimed.
I gave him.
For the troopers' investigation, Shariana even allowed them to photograph her demonstrating the act.
After all that, she finally admitted she did get a cop some head. So she did get a cop some head, man. She blew the police officer. She gave him some head. So now we got to figure out, was the head given under duress or was it given willfully?
He said, keep this. I didn't know what else to do. Like, I had my own legal stuff going on. I was scared.
She then makes a troubling admission, different from what she'd previously claimed.
I gave him.
For the troopers' investigation, Shariana even allowed them to photograph her demonstrating the act.
He said, keep this between us, and then he left.
In a strange set of circumstances, Amar became an important witness to Officer Wilson returning to Shariana's house for the second time.
As I'm ready to go pick up my son, Wilson's police car is still right there, and then I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna just keep going on.
While driving past Shariana's house, he not only saw Officer Wilson's car, but texted Shariana at 1:05 p.m. saying, "Nice try," believing that she was filing a police report. This isn't the only shocking thing Amar reveals. He now admits that the two spoke prior to Officer Wilson turning on his body cam footage on the 29th when he arrived to interview Amar.
I guess he had talked to like a union person, something. I guess he had got a wind about what was going on with myself. He said that my baby mama had made some accusations against him. He said, man, talk to my mama and see what she got going on. I said, I'm trying to see if I can pretty much make this go away. But I'm like, nah, I can't make that go away. Pretty much, you scratch my back type and I take care of you type. Okay.
With this disturbing revelation in mind, the footage from Amar's interview with Officer Wilson is cast in an entirely new light.
Oh, so basically she has a history of these things. Yeah, she's pretty much like trying out to give him type thing.
During Shariana's second interview with the troopers, she's asked to do one final thing, a recorded pretext call. With the troopers gathered around her, Shariana calls Officer Wilson.
Who gave you this number? This is not my work number.
I want to know if I'm going to get in any type of trouble.
Any type of trouble for what? I didn't do anything, and you didn't do anything, so what are you talking about? I never told anybody anything because anything didn't happen, so I didn't do anything, you didn't do anything. Only thing my body camera will show was me interviewing you.
Damn, he's straight defensive as hell. She didn't even mention no head. He like, I didn't do anything. She like, hey, what's going on? I didn't do anything.
So it's not going to show nothing else that happened, right?
Nothing else happened. I left and I went and took my other calls.
You left. You left and you came back, right? Is they going to show that? What should I tell them if they ask me any questions?
What are you talking about? Like you tell them that I interviewed just like I did. I interviewed you and I left. You asked me to come back by to make sure he didn't come back, and I rolled back through that. He didn't come back by, and I went and interviewed him when I returned back to work.
Can you get in trouble for giving a police officer at all, period? He got a feeling.
You're doing a great job.
I can't get it out of him. He's trying his hardest not to. He keep hanging up on him.
Officer Wilson eventually calls her back.
Listen, don't play with me on my phone like that. You're not going to play that game with me, Trip. That's my job. Ain't happening with me and you. And I don't play that. Don't do that. Please don't call. I'm not playing that game.
What game?
Though Officer Wilson has once again hung up, it wouldn't matter. Shariana has found evidence that would change everything. She used a paper towel to clean herself after the incident, which the troopers find in her trash, and she also
She got the goddamn cum-stained paper towel. Monica Lewinsky
hadn't washed the shirt she was wearing at the time. This, along with her sweatpants and a couch cushion, were all taken to compare with Officer Wilson's DNA. The only person left to tell their side of the story was Officer Wilson. On December 9th, just a few days after Shariana's staged call, the trooper approached him.
I'm here because of the allegation that you're referring to, okay? And I'm not sure what your understanding is of what the allegation
that
is.
I asked for.
Okay.
But it's like I didn't ask for no, but I'm just like this. I want to, that's my union rep, and I just want union reputation because I don't know where it's going now that like all of this is crazy.
During the course of the investigation, other incidents relating to Officer Wilson were revealed. He was previously involved in an alleged domestic dispute on June 18, 2024, with the mother of 4 of his children, Shamika. She alleged that after being accused of cheating on him, Officer Wilson pinned her on the ground in the front yard and she bit his finger. Neither of them filed charges. However, on June 25th, police were called again when Shamika alleged Officer Wilson ripped out one of her braids and hit her in the mouth. The prosecutor's office authorized an arrest warrant against Officer Wilson for domestic assault. Though it's unclear if he was arrested, this occurred about 5 months before the incident with Shariana.
So if you want to take a seat, I'd love to ask you some questions.
I'd rather have my lawyer present at this point now. So.
This is all voluntary, okay? Again, this is all separate and aside from anything that you and Chief talked about, anything that your department has? Okay.
At this point in time, I'd just rather have a lawyer present.
Okay. So you don't want to answer any of my questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
He informed the trooper that he'd been placed on administrative leave until further notice.
This crazy girl, her baby daddy told me she's trying to lie on him.
According to court documents, Richard Wilson was charged with misconduct in office and neglect of duty. The charge of misconduct in office was eventually dismissed, but he pled no contest to neglect of duty. He was sentenced to pay a $300 fine and didn't serve any jail time. If you'd like to see select new videos early...
Damn. He paid $300 for some head, man. At the end of the day, he paid $300 for some noggin. At the end of the day, man, support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Take the $5 challenge. We about to get back. Niggas are a trip. Press 1. Press 1. Niggas are a trip. Niggas are... Yo, niggas are a trip. Yo. Yo. Niggas is a trip. God dog, man. Yeah. You white folk, y'all should have picked y'all own cotton, man. We embedded now, man. We embedded. We in the police force and everything. Let's move on to some other shit, man.
This arrest stems from a criminal incident that occurred on the afternoon of Tuesday, October 7th, outside of the Idea Charter School located in the 1800 block of Bassett Road. Erica McGriff, a habitual traffic offender with revoked Florida driving privileges, and a parent.
A habitual traffic offender. Damn. Yeah, if you want to come up, man, link. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link, man. Salute, man. Let me drop the link, man. God dog, man. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog.
Of an Idea student illegally parked her car in an intersection and left it running and unattended. Officer Holton, a JSO officer working as part of the Safe Schools program, attempted to lawfully discuss the matter with McGriff. She escalated the verbal conversation to physical violence. She violently resisted Officer Holton and eventually punched him repeatedly and bit him with such force that she left a bite impression on his forearm. Gibson and another woman pending arrest were originally spectators. Ultimately, however, they violated Florida law themselves by harassing Officer Holton and failing to provide him with a 25-foot area to safely detain McGriff after he gave them verbal warning to get back. They did not comply. Because Officer Holton was outfitted with a body-worn camera, his interactions with McGriff, Gibson, and others on scene were recorded. So I'll share that footage with you now. And additionally, a spectator on scene recorded part of the incident on a cell phone. Some of that cell phone footage has been posted on social media platforms. I will play that cell phone video after the body-worn camera footage is shown.
Hey, where you going? I need your license. I need your license. That's your car. I just saw you get out of the car. Okay. I did not do anything. I'm the passenger. The driver went to the school. The driver's at the school, sir. You can get a ticket. I will please. Listen, you can get a ticket, or you can keep playing the game and go to jail. I'm gonna give you one chance. You create the drama. I don't want any drama. I want to go home and I want to. Okay, then. I just came to pick up my child. Okay. I just came to pick up my child. That's all. Please don't grab me. Please don't grab me. Don't grab me. Sir, let me go. You hurting my baby. No, I'm going back to my car. Let me. Money, I mean, please don't do this in front of my child, sir. Take me to my car, please. I will. You don't have to curse me. I will, man. Don't. Please don't. You ain't got somebody. You got me. Come on, curse me. You're hurting me. You went too far. She punched me and she bit me. Amani needs to go outside. Amani, what is it? I got Listen to me, she's quiet. Put her on the floor. Put her on the floor. You got 25 feet. Get away from me. Or you going with her? Get in the car. Get in the car.
Damn, you gonna kick me too?
Get in the car and kick you.
So as a result of her actions on Tuesday afternoon, Erica McGriff was arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and operating a motor vehicle while having a driver's license that is revoked as a habitual traffic offender, which is probably what led to her refusing to give some of those things over in the very beginning. These charges are all third-degree felonies, each punishable by up to 5 years in Florida State Prison. Additionally, McGriff was cited for multiple traffic violations. So what's today's takeaway? If you violently resist our officers, if you punch them, if you bite them, you will be arrested. If you crowd and harass our officers or any first responder after a verbal warning, you will be arrested. JSO will always hold accountable those who violate the law. But this entire episode reaches beyond even law violations. It speaks to the breakdown of civil society that some in our community not only quietly accept, but actively promote. So beyond breaking the law, these adults committed these acts in front of vulnerable and impressionable school children. These adults modeled and normalized for school-age children not only breaking the law, but also lying to the police, violently resisting the police, punching police officers, biting a police officer, and harassing a police officer, and encumbering a police officer. Officer Holton was simply doing his job. Disappointingly, this negative modeling had direct consequences here. Currently, there's an active pickup order for a juvenile for making threats to shoot up Idea Charter School because of this incident. So JSO will not tolerate those who violate the law and victimize our officers or any member of our communities. These jobs are tough enough without all of that. So we reject the flawed theory promoted by some that this type of unprovoked violence is shown to police officers is somehow justified. I ask every member of this community who enjoys the privileges of a civil society, one organized by laws, to reject this flawed theory. No one is above the law. No one should be hurt or hinder a public servant doing the work that is a critical function to our community. So now I'll take any questions that you all may have.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
The black male with the beard, he was in a patterned shirt.
Yeah.
The umbrella that
Yeah.
represented the Alpha fraternity. Who was that?
He's one of the school administrators. So if you'll see, the school administrators were there trying to keep everyone back. And largely...
You niggas are awful, man. Awful. I mean, just awful people, man. You niggas are dreadful human beings, man. I mean, causing the local police department all this drama, causing all this consternation to the local police department, the men and women that are just going to save you from anything. You got a flat tire, you can call them. You can call the local police department for anything. Their most violent situations will be policing your sons and your daughters, and you treat them like this. You treat them like this. Y'all are awful.
Two Jacksonville women stand accused of violating a new law called the HALO law. Police say it happened while a JSO officer was attempting to arrest 39-year-old Erica McGriff on a list of criminal charges, including battery on a law enforcement officer. Police are saying during the arrest, the two women got too close to the arresting officer as he was attempting to put handcuffs on his suspect. And we're not naming those two women because they face misdemeanor charge.
They were the first people in Jacksonville to be charged under the HALO law, which took effect back in January. News4Jax reporter Eric Avenier breaks down this new law for a better understanding of what not to do when someone is being arrested.
The HALO law was put in place to protect first responders, and in this case, the first responder was a police officer. Under the law, first responders are entitled to a 25-foot safety zone so that they can carry out their duties without interference. An intense struggle between a police officer and the woman he's trying to arrest outside a school. People surrounding the scuffle yelling at the officer is intensifying the situation. Then at one point, we hear the officer deliver a verbal warning to people who are getting a little too close.
You got 25 feet, get away from me, or you going with it.
Under the new HALO law, first responders are required to give that verbal warning so that spectators know that they have to stand 25 feet away from the officer or face being charged with a misdemeanor.
There's a lot of commotion. Commotion draws people to it. So,
retired JSO Director of Investigations turned News4Jax crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney says in this scenario, it's common to see people crowding around an officer and even yelling at the officer who is trying to put a combative suspect in handcuffs. But he also says without a 25-foot buffer zone, an officer could find him or herself in danger from someone other than the combative suspect.
when you see scuffles like that, you have to worry with the protection of your firearm as a law enforcement officer.
Meaning anyone can walk up and grab the officer's gun and use it against the officer as he or she is tussling with a suspect, especially if that person is a friend or relative of the suspect.
They can be a threat to you because they're watching their family member, their loved one, be arrested. And, nobody likes to see that.
In this case, the officer was not attacked by the two women currently facing charges under the HALO law. Also,
it didn't appear that they were preventing the officer from doing his job, but some of what may have happened is a little bit of verbal going on there, where they may be trying to entice others to do something.
Under the law, the women yelling at the officer would be considered intentional harassment within the 25-foot buffer zone. That harassment can be interpreted as a threat to the officer, especially if they ignored his commands to stay back 25 feet. Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
Man, I hate y'all. Y'all are awful.
Tonight, police say 14-year-old Keon Bird shot and killed 18-year-old Marlon Lane during a fight on the west side last Wednesday. The 14-year-old who turned himself in is now being charged with second-degree murder. Our Christina Burgess is live tonight outside the Duval Juvenile Detention Center. And Christina, as the investigation continues, community advocates are really urging parents to step up.
Heather and Anthony, police and community advocates are calling for action that they say starts at home. I spoke with a local outreach leader who says that this should be a wake-up call for parents and teens.
So you got 2 lives gone for a senseless crime for no reason. It's just no reason. So it's sad for our community.
On Wednesday, September 10th, at an apartment complex off LaBelle Street on Jacksonville's west side, officers found 18-year-old Marlon Lane with multiple gunshot wounds.
Unfortunately, he succumbed to those injuries and passed away a short time later at the hospital.
2 days later, on September 12th, 14-year-old Keon Bird turned himself into police and was charged with second-degree murder. According to police records, witnesses told police they saw both teens fighting. Then Bird pulled a gun out of his jacket and shot Lane.
So we have to figure out what's going on with some of our youth, why they choosing this lifestyle instead of being in school, playing sports, or being our next doctor or police officer or something.
AJ Jordan with Mad Dads is pushing for parents to be more involved in their children's lives to prevent these kinds of tragedies from happening.
We have to know what's going on with our kids. We have to do check-ins with them daily, when they come home from school, ask them what's going on.
He's also calling on gun owners to keep firearms out of children's hands.
Keep your weapons secure, put them up, lock them up, so our youth can't get them.
With 2 families' lives changed forever, Jordan says the impact of this shooting ripples through the community.
I only can imagine what both of those families going through. We got 2 lives gone.
And according to a GoFundMe that was started by 18-year-old Marlon Lane's family, they say that he was a teen who had a carefree spirit. As for that 14-year-old Keon Bird, he's being held right here at the Juvenile Detention Center. Reporting live in downtown Jacksonville, Christina Burgess, First Coast News, on your side.
Michael. People keep calling your phone.
See, you put the thing right there. Well, if you took the test, if you had it between 1 and 2 a.m. you won. If you had it between 1 and 2 a.m. you won. Press 1 if you won the poll. If you took the poll and you won. Press 1 if you took the poll and you won. Take 1 if you took the poll and won. Love. Oh man. Oh man. What's that video that I wanted to show y'all? I wanted to show y'all the other video. Wait, what was it? What was the video? Yeah. Yeah. Mississippi. Mississippi. Mm. Just think about this, man. Just really think about this, man. I mean, really just think about this, man. What happened in Mississippi the other night? Just think about it and look at how much attention they give to it.
Your news leader has new details tonight from Leland, Mississippi, where now 6 people have died and several others injured after a mass shooting following homecoming celebrations there. Police say the shooting happened late last night in downtown Leland, just after the city's homecoming events ended. 4 people died at the scene and 2 more passed away at the hospital.
There were people standing around. There was blood coming from people's rears and back, side, arm, head. And when you get out, it was like Beirut. It was the most horrific scene I've ever seen.
Tragic news there. Mayor John Lee called it a devastating loss for the community. So far, no gunmen have been identified. Police are asking anyone with information to come forward as the investigation continues.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the whole news story on 6 people dead, 12 people shot. That's the entire news story. On 6 people dead, 12 people shot. What's going on, man? What's your thoughts? All right.
My bad. Yeah, my bad.
What's going on?
Yeah, I was in the. Hey, man, ain't nothing. Glad to see that you back with us. Yeah, glad to see you back. Look, let me peep this. So, you dropped the link. I was like, man, I ain't been on for a while. So I hopped in the link or whatever, and then you fell asleep. I'm like, I can't waking up. So I backed out. I backed out of it, and then I see you up walking, and I went 3 folders back and hopped right back in. Let myself right back in the door. Nick Towns in the back.
Oh man, Nick Towns. What's going on, man?
Yo, it's cracking.
Can you believe that story that you had 6 people dead, 12 shot, and they gave you 50-second news story?
Bro, this shit is crazy. Hey, can we talk about? Oh, my bad. Hey, can we talk a little bit about that? Right before you fell asleep, there was something going on in Jackson. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was a proud moment for me. You know why? Because amongst all that chaos, and I'm watching this white dude I'm watching the glider literally having to tame a bunch of sun animals.
Jacksonville.
Oh, that was Jacksonville. Yeah.
Yeah.
And amongst all that, I'm thinking to myself, I see why gliders want, why they're determined to be cops, because it's like they're like, no, somebody has to get order around here. And then of course, amongst all that, the police chief was a Sun man.
Wow.
And that made me very proud, because it wasn't none of that. Well, we're gonna have to look into it and see, because the cops, sometimes these kids just need something to do. Nah, hell no. He was like, shoot, you put your hands on an officer, that's a felony, Class C.
I'm telling you, the Halo rule. I love that.
Yeah, man. Hey, it felt real good.
Bro, this is. So wait, this happened today?
This happened last night. At this
Bro,
time.
you would
in the town of Leland, Mississippi.
You would never know.
Yo,
I
yeah,
had no idea. Hey, I had no idea. I'm glad I'm here. Hey, say, well, I'm at we at Ogg Nation, so we're gonna
It's
figure it
crazy
out.
how
In the town of Leland, Mississippi is shocked
Black Colombo
tonight.
owned
This
it.
is caution tape sitting on the building right at an intersection of North Main and 4th Street. This is that exact spot where the Leland police chief confirmed with us that 6 people lost their lives, along with 12 others injured.
6.
In a shooting that happened after homecoming during a celebration on this street. And several victims were rushed to different hospitals across Mississippi. Among them, the Hinds County coroner confirmed with us an 18-year-old boy who was airlifted to UMMC in Jackson, where he later died from his injuries. One witness, Washington County Supervisor Myla Brooks, says she was inside a building nearby when all this chaos unfolded.
I was on the inside. A young girl ran on in. She was crying. That's when we saw blood just falling from her. Of course, people are running. It was just a horrific situation. But after that, when the shooting ceased, we went out and we saw bodies on the ground. At the time, the sheriff department hadn't made it there. Not the large number, along with ambulance, hadn't made it there. And it's just people just laying on the ground. I saw 4 people.
Think about this, man. That nigga who hung himself, what was that? Around the time Charlie Kirk, they're still talking about that. They got a new theory. Colin Kaepernick paid for a new autopsy, and they got a new theory that, you know,
Colin Kaepernick. What the fuck? Where that
Yeah, I
nigga
know.
been?
I don't know. I just be seeing him, and I be seeing him in the thumbnail of Black Conservative Perspective, and I'm
Bro,
just like, why?
I never hear about Colin Kaepernick, bro. Like,
yeah, he paid for a new autopsy for the kid who hung himself, and they trying to blame that white people still. Now they saying he got an argument with some Charlie Kirk supporters before he
oh
got
my
killed.
God,
Yeah,
Jesus
no, I
Christ.
shit you not.
Shit.
But this right here, 6 niggas dead. I'm talking about niggas standing around at homecoming. 6 niggas dead, 12 injured. Not a peep. When I say not a peep, not a peep from none of these niggas.
I still don't know what's going
And while
on.
this is a multiple agency investigation, the police are asking if you know anything to call Crime Stoppers. In the meantime, the people who stay in this small Delta town say the debris, the caution tape, and all the flies where the dead bodies were will serve as scars to what happened. In the Delta, Bethel Miles, 16 WAPT News.
It's crazy how some shit like this could happen.
But you know what? I know how it does happen though. Why it's not going to be talked about? Because they're going to say we shouldn't talk about that because that barely happens. See, white people, they commit 57% of crime. So us black people, we're
Niggas
not
even
even
gonna
really
do all
doing
that.
that stuff.
Niggas not even gonna do all that. They not even gonna do all that. They not even gonna explain why they not talking about it.
Yeah, they just not gonna talk about it.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause they
I was talking about the niggas with PhDs. Sorry.
them niggas with PhDs ain't
They
even gonna say
don't. They just
this
not
shit.
gonna talk about it too.
No,
Yeah,
that's how. No, that I
That's how
know,
they
but they're
do
gonna
it.
they will justify why they're not talking about it. They
This is
justify
insane.
why not to talk about things like this. You know, it's like I am called a
local
coon.
high school's homecoming.
Y'all fuck
Yeah.
with FD signifier.
Who?
No, I know who he
FD
is.
signifier.
No, I
No,
don't know what that is.
He like a radical black
he's
leftist.
he's a woman advocate.
I think he's like
He's
an
a
actual. I think he's like an actual like Marxist or socialist.
No, he's just a progressive. You know, he's just far left progressive. But he's a woman advocate. That's what he is. He is going to be everything woman.
Also across the
woman,
nation,
black
6
woman
people
in
are
charge.
now confirmed dead after a mass shooting in Mississippi. It happened after the local high school's homecoming game. Shots were fired off campus around midnight after the game as people celebrated. Initial reports of 30 people shot have been revised, and we have learned that 10 people are in the hospital recovering from injuries. 4 people were pronounced dead as paramedics rushed to the injured to the hospitals, including several who were airlifted to Jackson. The community of just 3,700 people is shaken as investigators search.
Yeah, you had 12 people shot, 6 people murdered, in a city with 3,700 people. Could you imagine how that fucked their crime rate up? Like, their crime rate is through the roof, my nigga. Like, oh my God. Like, that should have been a decade worth of crime for them, if not a fucking 20 years worth of crime in one fucking night. Jesus Christ. Wow. I do got some information of it on online. So like that's a good thing. We're not gonna hear much about it on social on YouTube, but we got it online. And make sure you support the channel. Take the $5 challenge, the $10 challenge. Support the channel. If you got it right when I would fall asleep, man, take the challenge, man.
I got it right. I said you put between 12 and 1. That's what I put. I would have put 12 though if you would have just had 12. I would have been right.
It wasn't 12 and 1. It was between 1 and 2.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking Central Time.
Yeah, 1 and 2. No. We talking about motherfucking Eastern Standard Time, man.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah,
I took
man.
an L twice then.
Yeah, man. You ain't yeah, man. Support the channel, guys. Hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Support the channel. Salute to all you people continue to support the channel. Let me see. Shout out to my man Gil.
I speak Texas.
Gil. Shout out to Gil, man. Gil in the building, man. But this is right here is here's the rundown of what happened. 3 separate shootings at Mississippi high school football related events last night leaves multiple dead, multiple injured, according to police and other reports. Leland shooting. In Leland, 4 people were killed and at least 12 others were injured when gunfire erupted shortly after midnight on a main street where crowds had gathered following Leland High School's homecoming game against Charleston High. Leland Mayor John Lee confirmed that 4 of the injured victims were airlifted to nearby hospitals. Their conditions have not yet been released. As of early Saturday, no suspects were in custody, and investigators were still working to determine what led to the shooting. The incident did not occur on school grounds, so it's technically not a school shooting, but near downtown where post-game gatherings were underway. Then you had the Heidelberg shooting. In Heidelberg, a homecoming celebration turned deadly Friday night when gunfire broke out at Heidelberg High School. 2 people were killed and at least 1 other was wounded. Heidelberg Police Chief Cornell White said 1 victim was found on the school's baseball field. Does this count as a school shooting? I don't know. And another near the tailgating area by the bleachers. Emergency vehicles flooded the scene as spectators fled for safety. Police identified 18-year-old Tyler Gerard Goodlew as a person of interest and are asking
I don't know if I don't know about the exact definition of a school shooting. I think if the shooting happens like anywhere on the campus, I think that should be considered like a shooting, a school shooting.
I agree. If we're talking about in the parking lot where the buses are, that's a school shooting. You got that's like
You on mute?
the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Mississippi Highway Patrol, Bay Springs Police Department, and Jasper County Sheriff's Office are assisting Heidelberg Police in the investigation. Then you had the Rolling Fork shooting. A 3rd shooting occurred Friday night at South Delta High School in Rolling Fork. The Sharkey County Sheriff's Department confirmed that shots were fired during the football game, with reports indicating at least 2 people were injured. Details remain limited, and no arrest or suspect information have been released as of Saturday morning. Ongoing investigations. Authorities in all 3 communities are continuing their investigations. The incidents occurring within hours of one another and all tied to high school football events have drawn statewide concern over public safety. What concern? You niggas ain't even talk about this shit. So this is, I guess this is nigga. This is one nigga that they looking for right here. Okay. Jeez. Tyler Goodlow. Okay. So this is footage of the one shooting at the at one of these nigga games, one of these nigga football games. You niggas can't even play football without shooting each other. Jeez. Look at that shit.
We have some horrific breaking news this morning. The country is waking up to another mass shooting, this time in Leland, Mississippi, a small town of about 4,000 people. And according to the mayor who spoke to CBS News, 4 people are dead, 12 are injured, 4 were airlifted in an overnight mass shooting that gripped this small town. People were in town for a homecoming game, and this happened on the main street within the town. No suspect has been caught. The investigation remains ongoing, but 4 people have been killed. 4 others were airlifted to a local hospital. 8 others were injured. Folks, we have more mass shootings than days in the year, and I feel like I make these videos often, but it's important to not normalize a situation like this, because mass shootings should not be normal in the United States of America, even though right now they very much are. I'll provide you more updates as we get them. As always,
Hey, if you're talking, you're muted. I don't know. I can't hear.
What the hell?
Nick, did you hear Ak at all or no?
No, I didn't hear him at all.
Okay. So, man, bro, what's been good with you?
Man, same old shit, man. Can't
Yeah.
complain, bro. How about
And
you?
shit, ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. I've been just, working.
I don't know what's
Oh, here you
going
go.
on tonight, man. Why I keep muting myself? I mean, I'm not muting myself. I'm not muting.
Okay, now I hear you now.
We figure this shit to try to. All right, let's see if it moves me again.
I don't think your mic is connected.
This guy
I
Bill
mean,
Madden says another mass shooting. This one in Leland, Mississippi, because Leland is poor and predominantly black. Trump and Republicans.
uh-oh. I don't know. Nick, what's up? You hear him or what?
What did you say?
You hear Ak?
No, I don't hear him. He muted.
Okay. He's not muted. There's something going on with his
Nah, I
uh
see the mute thing next to his name.
yeah, I
They
know, but I
complain he
think
sends
there's
the National Guard into these cities.
okay.
You can't hear me?
You good now.
Can't hear
I can
me?
hear you now,
Wow,
yeah.
I don't
No,
know what's
I can
going
hear you
on.
now.
I have
Yeah, I
no
know,
idea
man.
what's going on. Let me see something.
Yeah, We're gonna have to call them people from The Conjuring over
Yo,
there.
yo, yo,
Yeah,
yo,
I can hear you.
yo. Yo.
We hear you.
Yo.
What, you can't hear us? Nick Tuff. Nick Tuff, you there? Nick Tuff, are you there? Ground control to Nick Tuff. Can't be the only person on the panel. Unless people can't hear me. Chat, can y'all hear me? Or is everybody just messed up? Or, or am I messed up? Oh, that's messed up. Anyway, salute to the nation. Dang, man. What am I supposed to do? I can talk about plenty of stuff. Hell, I can tell. Oh, man. I can tell you what, man. It's good to be here. I often listen to since it's just me. I often listen to and would always be talking about nobody does this, nobody does this, and nobody does this. Nobody's up on the police scanner, listening to all the crime because I kind of like listen to everybody. I listen to I listen to Hamp. I listen to I listen to I can't really listen to Chaotic because he's just so I just don't like how he just lets people ramble. That shit's stupid. But Hood Servitor, he's my guy. And Hood Servitor, he's on a run. And and I would say that I don't know if anybody really does it like him because he's always getting down to the why. And when he gets down to the why, these like Nick Tal mentioned, FD signifier. Nah, they're just people. They are woman advocates. They are black women first. If black women ain't equal to black men, come on, you back? Don't
Yeah, I
have me
think
start
so.
rambling out here.
I think so. I don't know what the hell happened, man. But go ahead. What was you saying? This shit is crazy.
Oh man, hey, say you back though? Hell, I don't know where Nick Tal is either.
Wow. Niggas is hating on the white quarterback already.
Which one?
Niggas is hating on the white quarterback already. The New York Giants white quarterback, they hating on
Oh,
him
Dort.
already.
Why? Because
That
he got
is
swag.
crazy. That's nasty work.
Yeah, no, it's
He had
because
one
yeah.
good game and niggas is hating on him already. Wow.
Let me guess. Ryan Clark.
Wow. I don't know what happened to this damn computer. They saying, look, funny how y'all tolerate swagger and confidence when the QB is white. as if black quarterbacks are being restrained. As if people are restraining black quarterbacks from showing emotion and swagger. Wow, niggas are wild. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Clark say something about this on social media. Wow. What's up, Doug Chunks in the building? Yeah, man. This is crazy. This white quarterback had one good game. And blacks already attacking him, whining about him. That is crazy.
Well,
This is absolutely crazy.
Black Twitter has to go the way of the woman. So, women are gonna fight that. They're gonna fight that
Wow.
revolution.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow. These people are swagger is only tolerated when you play well and win games. Has nothing to do with color but good try. He said, this energy weird as fuck. Cam did it, Vic did it, Wilson did it, McNair did it, Wilson did it, Gino did it sometimes. Jackson does it, Mahomes does it. Now all of a sudden you got Mayfield and Dart and everyone got a problem. That ain't weird. That's racism, man. Wow. Wow. This is insane. Jesus Christ. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys.
Just maybe followed her and not gonna.
This woman pinned the thief to the ground and subdued him. However, when the police arrived at the scene, they directly arrested the girl.
She took my dad's phone. Well, you shouldn't take matters into your own hands. I understand she was going to leave, but you could have just maybe followed her and not got on top of her.
The criminal will escape. That's what they think.
That's fine. If they escape, they escape. But that doesn't make it okay for you to trap somebody and not let them leave. Okay, so your daughter's in the wrong. Okay, so she's probably going to go to jail for assault. Because do you understand?
Okay,
just because somebody takes your phone, you can't punch them in the face, right?
She also he hit her
I don't
too.
have sound on the
She
videos.
was that in self-defense though? After
This is crazy.
Oh,
This
you
is
don't?
bizarre, man. I don't have
I hear the
sound on the
video.
videos now.
I got the video. I hear the video.
This is bizarre, man. I
I
don't know what's going on.
Can you
I
hear
don't
me?
have sound on. Let me see.
Can
Headphones.
you?
Test.
You can hear? You can't hear me?
Yes, I don't want
Ground
them
control
on.
to op.
I don't want them on.
Ground control to
I want that
major op.
off. All right, there we go. All right.
Ground
Let's see
control
if
to
we can
op.
get it. Let's see
Can you
here.
hear me?
Yo, test.
Pinned the thief to the ground and subdued him. However, when the
Can you
police
hear me?
arrived at the scene, they directly arrested
Yeah,
the girl.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, you hear the video too? Because I heard the
Yeah,
video
now
the
I
first
do.
time.
Now I
Okay.
do. Okay, now I can hear it. All right. This Asian woman, Jesus Christ.
This woman pinned the thief to the ground and subdued him. However, when the police arrived at the scene, they directly arrested the girl.
She took my dad's phone.
Well, you shouldn't take matters into your own hands. I understand she was going to leave, but you could have just maybe followed her and not got on top of her.
The criminal will escape. That's what they think.
That's fine. If they escape, they escape. But that doesn't make it okay for you to trap somebody and not let them leave. Okay, so your daughter's in the wrong. Okay, so she's probably going to go to jail for assault. Because do you understand?
They would never do this to a black girl. They would never treat a black girl like this. They would never treat a black woman like this. If somebody stole a black woman's phone and she chased her down and took it, they would never treat her like this.
I got on top of her.
The criminal will escape. That's what they think.
That's fine. If they escape, they escape. But that doesn't make it okay for you to trap somebody and not let them leave. Okay, so your daughter's in the wrong. Okay, so she's probably going to go to jail for assault. Because do you understand? Just because somebody takes your phone, you can't punch him in the face, right?
He hit her too.
Was that in self-defense though? After she's already on the ground?
The police officer told the father of the Asian girl that the girl was definitely going to be sent to prison today. As for whether the woman who was stolen from would be sent to prison, they weren't sure yet. Perhaps, in the officer's opinion, the matter of the mobile phone theft was not that important. They only saw the girl punching. The way the police officer handled the situation was also a point that satisfied the woman who was stolen from.
She was pulling her hair when I came here, when I saw.
When you came here, but she's claiming that dad and daughter surrounded her, and daughter admits that we surrounded her. Okay, so we already have an issue. So
actually, she's trying to exit from here. That's why they're just trying to cover her, so make sure she doesn't escape from the scene. You know?
Yeah, but you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
You can't surround somebody to stop them. You call us and you say, hey, this person that might have stole my cell phone is going that way. Go get them.
Maybe they think by when you arrive here, maybe the criminal will escape. That's what they think.
That's fine. If they escape, they escape. But that doesn't make it okay for you to trap somebody and not let them leave. Okay?
Yeah, she's trying to... Is she also going?
Who? Her?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
The police officer stated that stealing is part of the police's duties. You cannot handle it on your own and then attack others. Isn't this encouraging the culture of theft by the police? And the thief woman adopted a defiant stance. Even if I steal, what can I do about it? In the end, the thief became the victim. The Asian girl was arrested by the police and sent to prison. Even when the supervisor arrived at the scene, he was biased towards the white woman who was the thief.
Watch your step, ma'am. Oh. And then, you don't have any shoes on, so just kind of...
In order to catch the thief, the girl lost her shoes. However, for the thief, the police did not pursue him. Instead, they released him on the spot. And they did not conduct any further investigation into the theft. What do you think of this case? Welcome to leave your comments in the comments section.
Jeez. Yikes.
Yo, oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, they said that just because someone stole your phone, you can't assault them.
Yeah.
Wait,
It looks like.
in the fuck? When was that a thing?
I don't know. Kind of. It honestly doesn't surprise me.
I can't assault you because you stole my shit. Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. Did she find out like after the fact, and then like approached her after she found out it was stolen?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe because she's like, he stole my dad's phone. It kind of makes me wonder if she grabbed her dad's phone, then took her down, was like, bitch, you're going to jail. And then the cops are like, you got your phone back, and you're pinning her down, whatever. But if you're telling somebody, hey, I'm pinning them down because they got my phone and they don't want to give it up, then maybe that's a different story.
Yeah, if that was me, I'm definitely not letting you walk off my phone and calling the cops. Like, but
I might.
Yeah, that's not happening, bro. I need my shit.
Yeah.
But respectfully, man, how the fuck did 6 people die in a day and nobody says anything about it? But
Simple. It's
but
simple. Talk about it. You talk about it, you're gonna get called. You talking down on your own people. You got to
but
get both sides of the story. That's what they gonna tell you. There's two
yo, but
sides of the story.
let a white person call the cops on like a little black kid selling candy bars on the corner. Yo,
Yeah.
these
They,
niggas will fucking make that a trending topic for days, man.
yeah, man. They got to absorb those sins. They got to let it out on the white people. And
Remember
I
what
mean, the
happened with
hate,
that?
the hatred for white people is just so strong. And it's
Yo,
like, go ahead.
remember what happened with that guy when he tried to take that bitch's dog in the park?
Yeah, Karen, potential part Karen.
Bro, that was a fucking thing, bro. Like these
Every
niggas really were fucking like they were crashing out over that shit. Those
every
same niggas won't say anything about this shit. These same niggas will act like this shit never happened, bro. And
This is
then
in
we
Mississippi though. Remember Mississippi? They lynching black people.
exact,
Mississippi.
yeah, and
If LeBron came out and said something about this,
Never.
he'd lose endorsements.
yeah,
He'd lose endorsements, and a lot of people would be like,
Nah, that
"Oh,
nigga.
LeBron,
Nah, them niggas don't break on that shit. That nigga wouldn't lose no endorsements. He could say
he
something
wouldn't
about
lose."
that shit. Fuck
Oh,
no.
you think so? I think
Nah.
that
Why would he
I
lose
think that
no?
it, I
If he
because
said
I think he's gonna upset his fan base.
if he
His
said
fan base is gonna be
R.I.P.
like,
Time out. If he
oh,
said
something like that. Oh,
just
something like that.
RIP.
anyway, man. Let me move on. That shit is crazy. Man.
Niggas are pathetic. That's all I wanted to say, man. Niggas are pathetic. The fact that y'all let fucking white people saying the N word turn into like a national crisis, and but 6 niggas dying, y'all niggas don't say anything. It's like, how the fuck can you take niggas serious, bro? How? If you're a person and you listen to shit niggas say and you actually like try to sit down and analyze it, you're fucking stupid, bro. These niggas are retarded.
yeah, you take them seriously. That's when you get in trouble. You know, you're not supposed to take niggas seriously.
Like these the same niggas that made a movement called Black Lives Matter, and none of these niggas will talk about this shit. None of
And
these
Black
niggas.
Lives Matter literally led to more black death because it was 4,000 extra homicides every year during Black Lives Matter.
And then they completely subverted, calling it Summer of Love. They actually use the word love.
And it was another shooting at another hold on, was that Jackson? I think that was Jackson. It was another shooting at no Alabama. Yeah, there was another shooting at a high school game in Alabama tonight. But let's get to this first. Let's see this first.
A couple boarded the plane without scanning their boarding passes and then refused to get off.
I don't understand. We tired. We've been flying for 20 hours. We're not ready.
Jesus Christ.
You heard this she boom?
It's a
Like,
Baltimore crab server is in complete dismay after a group of women ran off on the bill her boss wanted her to pay half. Yeah, you got to pay. Yeah, your people.
here's
To you bum
goddamn she
ass
boom.
bitches. To you bum ass bitches that just real. Can't believe I'm crying. I'm so fucking frustrated because why would you do that? Like, why the fuck are you such a fucking bum ass bitch that you would come to somebody's establishment and run out on a fucking bill not knowing what happens after that? Nothing good is gonna come to you bitches. I swear to God, y'all all look crummy as a fucking bitch, yo. Fuck the one bitch fucking leave out was on the fucking floor. Like the bitch fucking weave was on the fucking floor. That's how crummy this bitch looked, yo. I swear to God. And my manager is such a piece of shit. Like, he's such a piece of shit trying to make it seem like it's my fucking fault, bitch. It's not my fault. I did everything I was supposed to do. I did everything I was.
Well, actually, the waiter is supposed to be attentive of their tables. For you know what I'm saying, that's the logic behind it. That if you're attending your tables, if you're asking them to need water, if you're checking up on them constantly, they won't be able to run off. But he don't know how niggas is. Niggas are experts at that shit. So it's like it's like that whole thing where like the waiter's supposed to be attentive to the table. That don't work with niggas. Cause niggas will just wait for you to turn your back and they all just slip out the fucking restaurant.
I never dined and dashed before. How about you?
I have.
Never. No, I
I've done
haven't. I
that.
never have.
I've done that
Yeah.
several times. But the times that I did it, I've done it once by myself, but I've done it the times that I did it with groups, it wasn't planned. It was just like spur of the moment. Motherfuckers just started leaving. And it's like, oh shit, you gonna leave me with the bill? And all motherfuckers left. And it was at like Denny's. It wasn't at no big restaurant. It was like a Denny's type joint. Um, yeah, because niggas, I've been with plenty of times with niggas where nobody tip. And then I gotta leave with a little $5 so that we don't look so at least the waiter can get something.
Little $5 on the $200 bill.
Yeah, niggas don't tip. Niggas don't like to tip, man. But
Come on, Nick Town. I assume you knew that already, right?
Of course. What the fuck? Yeah.
but as far as
I grew up in Philly, nigga.
as far as running off on the bill though, like the time that most of the time it just be spurred of the moment. It'd be like organic. Niggas just be like, damn, like the bill comes to the table. They're like, oh shit. I ain't order that shit. I ain't order all that shit. How much, man? God damn, all that. I ain't order all that shit, man. Oh, she charging. Oh, they charging them drinks and shit. Oh, I didn't know they was gonna keep charging us for all them drinks. I thought the drink was free. And niggas just
What?
start,
What that margarita was $20. Oh hell no.
yeah. Niggas start complaining about the bill, and then you all right, oh shit. And then if they leave, then and if you don't leave, you stuck with you know what I'm saying? Cause niggas don't mind sticking you with the bill. Like it's the same thing. Like if a nigga got a gun and they get pulled over, the nigga stick the gun under the seat, and the cops find the gun. The nigga ain't gonna say, "Hey, all right, that's my gun." The nigga just gonna let the shit play out. However the cop, you know what I'm saying, do it. It's like niggas don't mind. Niggas don't have no honor, right?
Yeah.
So they'll leave if they leave with the bill. They not gonna be like later on like. They're not gonna feel like they did nothing wrong to you. They're gonna be like, man, you should have left too. You know what I'm saying? You could come back and be like, man, I had to pay $200 bill because y'all niggas left. They're like, shit, you should have left too. Niggas not gonna be like, oh my bad, I'm stuck you with the bill and shit. Niggas don't have
Yeah. Niggas gonna be like, ain't nobody tell you to do that. Why the fuck you ain't leave when we left?
yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah, niggas don't have honor and shit. They don't have no honor at all. I'm talking about at all. Not even they niggas don't understand. Shout out to Roger Wood. He said free Lingling. Yeah, free Lingling, definitely, man. Take the $5 challenge. Support the channel, guys. Let's see if we get some people to
I feel
support
like
the stream.
niggas do have some sort of honor culture. Cause niggas crash the fuck out so heavily over like respect and shit. So I
Yeah,
do
that's
think
what
it's
you say though.
niggas have their own little. They have their own honor culture.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Say it to my face, and I'll kill you.
I see what you're saying, but it's like even that, it's like they never crash out when they supposed to crash out. They crash out like niggas crash out over dumb shit, but then when some big shit happen, they ain't be nowhere to be found.
I'm not
Like,
talking about my mama.
yeah, yeah, niggas niggas will crash out over you talking about their mama, but let some niggas sell drugs in front of their house all day.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like niggas have their own little like it's dysfunctional, but it is its own little ecosystem. Like if you sit back and really look at how niggas operate, it is some sort of
like for instance with this, the girl she talking about, they'll come back up there and want to fight her for all the shit she talking.
yeah,
Even
of
though
course.
they ran off on the bill, they'll be like, bitch, what you say? They come back up there, bitch, all that shit you was talking, bitch, what's up? Where you at now, bitch? Stop your addy.
They gonna say it online too. They gonna say that shit on
Yeah,
TikTok.
like niggas. Yeah, niggas. Them girls definitely gonna want to see her for talking all this shit.
Supposed to do. I checked up on them bitches and it was gone 2 fucking seconds. Fuck you want me run after these bitches? I'm not doing that. That's not in my job description, bitch. You got me fucked up. I swear to God, I'm not going for none of this. I'm not going for this shit. Like, I'm not. This nigga talking about pay half. As soon as I said, bitch, that's illegal, he like, oh no, we don't gotta do that. Yeah, bitch, don't fucking play with me. It's enough shit y'all get off on in this fucking establishment. You're not about to make me pay for a $200 bill, bitch. You're not. You got me fucked up. And I was so nice. I was so fucking nice to y'all. Like, I was so fucking nice to y'all. That's why I hate bitches. Like,
That's what you fucked up at.
God.
You fucked up at.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have mattered if she was mean. They'd have ran off because she was mean. Man, that bitch mean. Fuck her. You ain't getting no tip. She fuck this.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do.
But at least you're not like going above and beyond.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can do.
I just can't believe that shit just fucking happened to me. Like, y'all bitches is gonna be stuck in fucking Baltimore for the rest of your fucking life. Not about to do shit. Not gonna go nowhere. Not gonna gain anything. Not even gonna be you're not even gonna gain any knowledge besides being a crumb ball. You're a fucking crummy ass bitch, bro. You belong in the fucking sewers. You dumb ass fucking turtle face ass bitches, yo. I swear to God. I swear.
Fuck her like
that. They definitely coming for her. Yeah, you know, sisters ain't gonna let that go.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, they Here go another diner dash right here. It says this is Portland. This is in Portland. Bag of crab. Niggas love seafood, man. Niggas love some seafood. Look at the niggas. Look at the niggas. Look at the niggas.
Yeah. Hey, the Asians, they're very solid Americans.
Yo, niggas are wild. Niggas filled their belly. Look how they got it, like right there. Like she was paying attention though. She Asian waiter was like, it wasn't busy either. We don't know how busy the other crab restaurant was where the black lady was at, and we don't know the layout too because some restaurants they have blind spots with. But that Asian lady, she was on to them because as soon as they got up, she came from out the cut. As soon as she get up, she came out the cut like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's like she was watching them niggas. Oh shit. They start grabbing them. Yo, Asians don't give a fuck, bro.
No, the Asians, they know the value of a dollar.
Some niggas ran off, ain't that? These niggas crazy.
Yo,
Yo, did one of the employees chase after him?
Yeah, they probably got in trouble. Like the police probably would have fucking arrested them. Niggas, man, God damn. You niggas are off.
How much do you think that bill was?
There was 4 of them. How many for 4 of them?
Yeah.
Probably like 30, 40, man. I say 50 a piece.
They ran off on a $200 tip.
Yeah, the seafood is expensive. You gonna get
Oh
you gonna
yeah,
get an
that shit is
entree.
expensive.
You gonna get an entree at the joint. So, or a lot of Asian joints be all you can eat. So you probably buy
Yeah,
the
they
all.
might have been at the buffet.
Yeah, they might have bought the all you can eat shit. But you got to pay first though with that. All you eat, you got
You
to pay
don't
for.
gotta pay first with it.
All you can eat.
Nah, you don't gotta. You pay after you done. Cause you can get drinks and shit like that. They put
Oh
that shit
wow.
on your tab and all that.
Man, they're the only ones in the restaurant. They gonna walk off as the only ones in the restaurant. God damn. They walked off, they only ones in the- That's bananas. That's bananas. Damn.
Why they always staring at us when we in these stores?
Yeah, exactly. You can't win. That's what I told you. There's nothing trying to like do this or do that and trying to, you know what I mean, adjust your shit to try to, maybe I could just no, there ain't
The
nothing.
best tact is the Asians, bro. You go inside their beauty supply looking for some weave. Guess what? Them niggas staring at you the whole time
Yep.
and don't give a fuck. Like you can
Yeah,
be
they are. They
uncomfortable.
are.
You can be extremely uncomfortable all you want, nigga. You can feel
No,
like you getting
no,
racially profiled. Guess what?
no.
Them
All
niggas
you
ain't
got to
trying to get
do,
their shit stolen.
Nitel, all you got to do when Asians, just put money in that little tip jar or whatever, they're going to remember your face every time. Look at you and smile. They like it. That
Damn, niggas just
niggas disgust me sometimes.
niggas discuss me all the time.
Yeah, they do all the time. But I've kind of really tried to change my perspective on
Man,
things. It's like, you just gotta let like you ever seen the other guys with Mark Wahlberg, and there's this one part where Mark Wahlberg says, "I'm a peacock captain. You gotta let me fly on this one." It's like that's just kind of how I feel the Sun Man, Sun Woman works. It's like you just gotta let a peacock.
Look at this. It was at this moment he knew it was not 1965 anymore.
oh, there we go.
I know.
Niggas are absolutely crazy. Like some nigga would
That,
just let some. They literally think some nigga would let a white boy get in his face in 1965.
I know. No, they think that they would have got the rope.
Think about how
They would have
crazy
had
niggas
they
are.
would have had a burning cross in their living
So
room.
when did a flip just switch? Like niggas just like Martin Luther King died and niggas just like we ain't taking shit no like
Yeah, no.
niggas
Yeah,
is
one
Hey,
day
have you
niggas woke up and said we ain't having this shit no more.
yeah.
hey have you been catching up? Have you been looking at the little articles that Hezekiah News puts out?
Now I gotta catch up on them. Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw one. It was like in 1923. It said young Negroes dress up in KKK outfits and start a riot.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on them. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, man.
Wanna fuck with me? You give me something shit. You thinking you stop. Four, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Come on, let's go. Yeah, stop. Brenda, stop, yeah, stop.
Damn.
Man down.
Really?
Man down.
See?
Well, at least he didn't stomp
Look
on
at
him.
me.
Sunmen don't have control.
Really?
Yeah, it took him a
I'm
long
surprised
time
he
to get
didn't.
those damn
Surprised he
people.
didn't
Yeah,
punch him more.
yeah, no. Some men don't have control, especially when they see weakness.
Yeah.
They lose themselves.
YN would have took advantage of that old glider,
He would have took his
stomped his
shoes.
ass out.
He would have took his shoes.
While getting up in somebody's face, leaving your chin exposed, leads me to believe you're all talking.
You took the fanny pack off.
While getting up in somebody's face, leaving your chin
That's
exposed,
Karate
leads me to
Kid.
believe you're all talk and no walk as you get pushed back, trying to hold on to his clothes, and now closing the distance between the two. And it appears he takes an overhand right and a couple of uppercuts, and out of nowhere comes Bubba, now trying to break this fight. What are you doing, man? And out of nowhere comes Bubba trying to break up the fight. Why is his
God
ass
damn,
crack
this
showing?
nigga got
The
the
dark
kicks
side of
up.
the moon has been exposed. And why is he breaking up this fight? There's no rules in a street fight. And booyah! Stan takes an uppercut to the
Yo,
freaking chin, and it is lights out.
bro, what the hell? The way he fell was so
Hey, man, shout
interesting.
out to Daniel LaRusso and Karate Kid 1.
Yo, his man's whole ass was out, bro. Like, how did that happen? Without getting pants, bro. How did your ass end up exposed like that? Can somebody explain that to me? Like,
I can't. I can't.
how how
No, I can't. I can't explain it.
how did your ass end up exposed like that, bro? How? What are you doing,
Because you fat, because you're overweight, and you don't tie up the drawstring.
bro?
So you
Just
just
cause he's fat,
one step,
just cause
bro.
he's fat, that mean your ass gotta be out. What the fuck? No.
Yeah. Well, hey man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it.
Some of y'all might get mad at me. And at this point, I don't give a damn. I'm not into politics. I'm not into all of that extra stuff that people be losing their life over. I ain't into all that.
On
You hear me?
politics and shit.
Whatever. But I will say thank you to Trump for
There we
releasing
go.
National Guards and doing what they doing down here in Memphis right now.
Oh shit.
You know, for the first time in 5 years. I've been in my home for 5 years. And for the first time, my kids have been able to play in the backyard and be able to do it
Yeah,
comfortably.
Nick, tell I was swerved too.
I haven't heard a gunshot in 2 weeks. I haven't seen strange people walk up and down the street. Just a few weeks ago, I had somebody walk on the side of my house. None of that action's going on. I haven't seen no young YNs in the
Like
store
Joy
posting.
Reid.
I haven't seen an Infinity fly past me in weeks. I'm sitting on my porch
Nah,
right
this
now,
shit's smashable.
and I'm watching
Is that
kids
a wig?
outside playing.
Yes.
People outside
So you think she got the
walking
AI
around and
braids
playing stuff I
underneath?
ain't never seen before living in my neighborhood.
Nah, it's definitely a wig
But all
though.
because we feel safe in this
It's
environment,
superfluous.
unfortunately,
What
because
you
of the
think she
things that
got
are happening
underneath,
here in
bro?
the city.
I don't know. Just a little braids, probably going
I
side.
hate it
I
had to be
don't
this
know,
way,
man.
but
My wife got natural hair, so I don't even
I'm
think about that shit
I'm
no more.
happy. I'm happy. Honestly, I truly feel that this is just a band-aid to the problem. I don't think this is going to completely fix everything. But to have a moment of peace, just thank you, Jesus.
Damn, yo, Trump got black women thinking Jesus and Trump.
Yeah.
This Trump always gonna be my favorite president, dog. Not even for his
Yeah.
politics, bro. I just fuck with Trump, dog.
Yeah.
I'll go have a beer with Trump if he was in his prime, hang out with some fine ass white models, do some blow in a hotel somewhere.
You're gonna go grab him by the P word, huh?
Yeah, we
I know
go.
I'd be honored. I'd be like, please show me which one.
Yeah,
Just
man.
point them out.
Point out which woman. I'm just
Yeah.
go grabbing,
Yeah, I
open
know.
hand palming that thing, man.
That's some wild shit.
Respectfully, of course.
Hey, it's better than a homosexual in office. Good God. Could you
Yeah,
imagine what he's gonna do?
I think Booty Judge gonna win, bro.
He ain't winning shit. He ain't winning a damn thing. Swalwell has a better shot than Booty Juice.
But but the gig, but gig.
I heard that I heard Tucker Carlson say that Pete Buttigieg ain't even gay. That he's just gay for play.
Nah, that nigga was faggot.
That
No,
nigga, bro. John,
I saw him eat a cinnamon roll with two hands. It
I
was
heard
completely disgusting.
I heard that nigga talk for 10 seconds. I was like, yeah, this dude poops on me.
Ugh,
Definitely,
God. Yeah, no,
definitely.
I was just repeat. I was repeating what I heard Tucker say. Said that he said he dated women all the way up until like age 21 or some shit like that.
He dated a woman until he
Like
could
he
drink.
dated he no, he dated women until he got married to some dude, and then they had black children together, black boys together,
Hold on, he got
adopted.
black. Come on, did he adopted black kids?
Yeah, his kids are black. If I'm not mistaken, they're black.
Yeah, why they always do? Oh, you know what? I do know why they do that because
Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Let's
yeah,
not.
no, but I do know why because they do it because those are the kids that are the white kids are in demand. The
Yeah,
black kids are less people want dark skinned kids, right?
yeah,
Even black people want light skinned kids. So black people they usually adopt light skinned and biracial kids, and white people
yeah,
usually adopt white kids. So if you on the list and you want a kid, you gotta wait a long time. But if you
yeah.
just want a kid like tomorrow, you get an
Mm,
Ethiopian or African kid or a dark skinned black kid, you can get that
yeah,
shit tomorrow. You don't have to wait.
yeah. On a podcast, Booty Juice, he ended up incriminating himself by saying it was a I can't remember. This he Juice Crew guy, but he's like on the right side. He's a comedian, stand up comic. He always has Charlemagne there, but it's like yeah, Schultz. He
All
said
right. Oh, so
he basically stopped himself from saying it, but he was like, if you're looking for a black, if gays are looking to adopt blacks, you could get a discount.
Yeah. The waiting list for a kid is a long fucking time, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's a long time. So if you just want a kid, dark skinned kids, they give you that shit tomorrow. You ain't gotta wait years and you ain't gotta go through all that. You ain't even gotta go through background check. Just here, take this motherfucker.
Hmm. Probably be a better. It'll
they don't
probably
even
be a
check
better
your
look
ID.
too.
They don't even check your ID. Like,
You choose. You want one here? Take this other one
you
with
get
you.
buy one nigga get two niggas free. Okay. Them niggas get paid for adopting kids, right?
Who you pay
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that?
No, some people do. They get paid by the state.
Oh, your foster kids. Yeah, foster kids. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
foster.
foster kids. Yeah. But,
Man,
I think he's gonna be president. I think Booty Judge is gonna be president. Right?
It's not gonna have. They're not gonna bring in it. They're gonna.
He's
The
gay.
Democrats would rather bring in a. They'd rather bring in a woman, or they'd rather bring in. I mean, I don't know what the Democrats gonna do. I don't know what anybody's gonna do, honestly.
I think they definitely want a woman, sure. But I don't see what woman is even in the horizon for next cycle.
Well, they'll tell you AOC.
AOC, man, what the hell? That bitch is not gonna win, bro.
That's just. Well, That's what they're gonna tell you. That's who they're gonna tell you is the favorite.
AOC sucks, bro. She's not winning.
And then Stephen A. will be like, you know what? I'm running against her, and then
Stephen
I
A.
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they're gonna say Stephen A. They don't. It's no point in talking about the Democrats, despite the fact that what we have with the conservatives, what we have with Let's talk about crime.
I mean, I think post Trump is gonna be its own era, bro. 'Cause Trump has incited so
Is
much
what?
fucking like political energy from people, even
No, well,
casual.
no, it's I don't. Trump, yeah, Trump did something. He did something big, but where Trump's going out right now, I think he's really just trying to set up his family to be safe and protected, and let America continue to be the fall of Rome. So
Yeah, I mean,
whatever's gonna happen, they're just gonna APAC's just gonna get together and be like, "Well, you're gonna have to buy us out." And if that's not the case, they're just gonna put their pieces in.
Being at the goddamn corner store, hanging out, I ain't selling no dope, no nothing. Now y'all got all this ruckus going on. Y'all got these folks down here pulling over good, working hard ass people, goddamn. You know what I mean? You bitches in the house where you should have been at first, man. Ain't no young niggas getting locked up right now. Ain't no but older people getting locked up, man. Bring your bitch ass back outside now, hoe ass young nigga. Y'all got these folks up here terrorizing our motherfucking ass right now. And you got your bitch ass in the house. I don't see where all the guns at that y'all be having on y'all at the store and shit, man. You don't see none of that shit now. You niggas scared, man. You shake ass niggas, man. You niggas ain't really about that life, man. Stay your bitch ass in the house when they leave too. Weak ass nigga. For real, you niggas piss me off with that shit, bro. I ain't no young niggas outside.
I ain't seen a ski mask in 2 weeks.
I ain't seen one in 2 weeks. I ain't seen no ski mask on, bro. I ain't seen nobody. Hey, have y'all seen a ski mask? Have y'all seen them niggas in the store with Dracos and shit?
I ain't seen
Yeah, they at the house on the game now. Oh, y'all want to go get on the game now, don't it? Shit got real, didn't it? Bitch ass nigga.
That remind me of a conversation I had with my wife when it first happened because we had just came from DC. It was like the day before he sent the troops down there, right? And my wife was like, she was arguing like, oh my God, it's the worst thing ever, blah blah blah. He's violating rights. She's like, do you even think it's gonna work? I said, hell yeah. she looked at me like, I was like, yeah, baby, I'm a criminal. Yeah, it's gonna work. You said you sending the troops, yeah, niggas ain't only the hardest of the hard gonna still be out there committing crime.
I say, yeah, that shit would have worked on me. Like,
Yeah, that shit gonna work. What you mean flooding, sending troops in, niggas? That the one thing about niggas, man. Everywhere in the world where people don't play with niggas. Everywhere in the world where people don't play, Arabia, Asia. The only place niggas really do this shit is in Western countries. Like niggas don't act like this in other people countries, man. Other people of color countries. Niggas only act like this in white countries. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, niggas only do this shit
Of
where
course,
they know they
that's the
can
only
get
that's the only
this
place.
shit off.
That's the only place it's allowed. They can't do that in they can't do that in Brazil.
Welcome to
Can't even do that
Brazil,
in
where
Japan.
policies allow idiots like this to roam the streets, and you can see he randomly just slaps a little girl, but Pudia takes a Spartan kick to the chest and a couple of shots to the dome for good measure. It's just a shame that there's plenty of room for...
Yeah, niggas. If this would have been America, nobody would have did nothing.
Welcome to Brazil, where policies allow idiots like this to roam the streets, and you can see he randomly just slaps a little girl, but Pudia takes a...
Yeah, man. Nigga, one thing about niggas, if you don't play with them, you could basically enslave niggas if you don't. If you know what I'm saying, niggas will be your slave.
If you approach niggas like I'm above you, you are beneath me, nigga, they'll act accordingly, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you gotta believe that shit in your soul. It can't be
Yeah, it
a
can't be
front.
fake. Yeah, it can't be fake. Yeah. You gotta be real. it can't be yeah, it can't be fake. You gotta really be about that shit. Holy shit. Yeah, you gotta be really about that shit.
No, this what happened. Let me just say this, right? Could you clear this up, man? When me and Beanie Siegel got into the altercation down South Street, could you tell this nigga Beanie Siegel missed?
No, this what happened.
Because he keeps saying
This
Beanie
all I
Siegel
heard.
slid the
This
shit out.
This all I was had. I heard Benny Siegel was ordering. Siegel was ordering a chicken cheesesteak from Michigan
Ishkabibbles,
right?
yes.
And when he ordered
I know the
it,
story.
he
It's eighth grade.
grabbed his cheesesteak and when he go
I was in
to
eighth grade.
take a bite of it, Gil bumped him and his cheesesteak dropped. And he just turned right around and slid the shit out of his Gil. Then he got in the scuffle. But he hit your shin. That shit connected. You're not gonna tell me he ain't, that shit connected.
It was definitely an Ishkabibbles, right?
Yeah, you heard about it connected.
Ishkabibbles for sure.
She know the story.
I don't know about connected, but I know it was an Ishkabibbles.
That shit connected.
First of all,
when he connected, you buckled. You was like this. And then y'all started tussling. That's all.
Yeah, actually, let me just.
Yeah. Hey, we love the nigga stuff. We love the nigga behavior.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, nigga behavior is fucking peak entertainment, bro. Niggas are like the gift that keeps giving,
It
bro.
is. Yeah, it keeps Ak away.
Niggas put their worst foot forward. Niggas always put their worst foot forward.
Probably.
Bars. Put that on the t-shirt.
Yeah, if you listen to any nigga interview or anything like that, they put their worst foot forward, man. Their worst stories, their worst behavior, their worst
You know
things
what?
that they did.
I think I do that too. Not my worst foot, but you know, usually when I'm like greeting myself, I'll kind of just take a dig at myself, just to kind of like ease the tension, and then you know I just talk my shit, you know, whatever it is that I'm talking. You know, it's usually gonna be some head towards some Ock Nation type stuff. You know, no solutions, but yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you think there are solutions though, right?
Choices and trade-offs, maybe.
So you think niggas are redeemable?
Are redeemable? I
Yeah.
think that they're redeemable if they have overseers. There has to be somebody literally looking over them all day long,
Okay.
and I think the Juice Crew knew that from a long time ago.
So do you think that like do you have any like black people origin stories you adhere to? Like black people were the original Hebrews or Jews or Native Americans. Like, but do you think
No,
like slavery didn't happen? Like look,
well, I mean, I do think I hope that some point in our lifetime we get to see like a movie like Roots, you know, except it's gonna be more of uh slavery wasn't bad. This is the timeline that it is, and this shit is gonna be like on Netflix, or it's gonna make everybody watch, and everybody's gonna kind of like realize that it was a lie, or maybe it wasn't a lie, but it's gonna be like an indoctrination thing that can happen, you know.
so you think
because
like
because right now, uh, the Sun Man can only accept punishment when it is it is the glider at fault. It has to be the glider that commits the mass shooting in a grocery store for the Sun Man to get in City Hall and say, we demand this, we demand this, we demand that. They're not going to do it with they're not going to do it when it's black on black. They're not going to do it because we don't talk about our own people. We keep it in house. We have a code.
Oh
We just
yeah.
got to get to the root cause.
Oh man, I hate this niggas with this get on cold shit, man. That shit burns me the fuck up.
Hey,
Yeah, man,
MGTOW,
we not on cold.
go ahead and start telling people about. Go ahead and start telling black people about themselves, so you can get called a coon every day. So you can have
Yeah,
niggas like sending you DMs talking about how they want to catch fade and they gonna fly over. You know, because that's what you're gonna have to deal with.
yeah, man, you ain't on cold.
Yeah, think about the women that want to say something. They can't say nothing because they sitting here sleeping with their neighbor and shit. So they gotta keep despite they see fuckery, they gotta stay quiet because they know they got skeletons in their closet. So shit, they don't want the smoke. Hey, I thought that shit was so hilarious with Brown Sugar. She done moved in with the gliders, and all of a sudden the gliders are doing things behind doors, and she just knows it. She knows that racism is deep because she just saw that white person. She just saw that white person scowl at her, not realizing that they were scowling because they couldn't see because of sunlight. But boy,
Wait,
that
that
racism, she
actually
sees it.
happened?
No, that didn't happen. But she was
Nah, I
on
mean, I could see,
Oxpan.
I remember, I remember my around when Trump first got elected the first time. My mom's, it was around that time like black people like were just, I mean, black people was still blaming everything on Trump, but that was around the time black people were saying, "Yo, racism is gone." Like racism is at the all-time high because Trump got elected and shit. And I remember my fucking mom said that she knew that racism was up because she saw a white person staring at her in their car. I was like, Mom, what the? I was like, Mom, what are you are you fucking serious, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like, what, a white man was staring at you? And she was like, Yeah, I could tell by how he was staring at me.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga hate black people. I was like,
Are you
damn.
sure he's not just looking in your direction?
I was like, first of all, how you know he don't like black women? Like, what if this nigga thought you was attractive? Like, what? I stare at women all the time, and I don't
It's like,
dislike
what if
any
he
of them.
wasn't?
Like,
What if
what?
he wasn't looking at you? What if he was just looking in that direction, past
Bro,
you?
that's. I was like, bro, but that's, bro. Out of all possible theories you could have picked, you picked this is a racist, hater of niggas, and you figured out how to link it to Trump. It's just like, brother, black people's minds, man. Something wrong with it, with their minds, bro. It's just something wrong with it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the
yeah,
only way. It's the only logical. I won't even say logical. It's like the only explanation I can come to, bro. It's just something wrong with how niggas think.
You niggas couldn't even hold on to Harlem.
Yeah, definitely. Support the channel. Take the $5 challenge if you being entertained, man. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. Take the $5 challenge. Take the $10 challenge. Take the $20 challenge. Take the $30 challenge. Support the channel, guys. It's the weekend. Y'all can't support the channel on the weekend. I can see if it was a Wednesday. It's Saturday. You can support the channel. You can support your favorite channel. Support the channel. Let's see Don Lemon, man. Don Lemon here, man.
President sent armed troops here?
Yeah, I think it would be a good deal.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, sir? President sent armed troops here? Yes. You think so? Thank you very much. The president sent armed troops here to Baltimore?
Yeah, because I'm a troop.
The president wants to send troops to Maryland, to Baltimore. What do you think?
I mean, I think it would help.
My husband was murdered 2 years ago, and nothing was ever done.
Murder where? At home?
Right out in front of our house.
Sorry.
It was a carjacking gone wrong, and they shot him in his head. Killed him instantly, so... But again, our lovely mayor didn't do nothing.
Did they ever find the perpetrator?
Nope.
So you want to see it?
Yes, I want justice.
You want justice, and you would like to see the troops here in the National Guard?
Yes.
it's getting out of hand, man. All these killings all the time. You know, the murder rates going higher and higher. Like, send the troops to straighten everything out. You know what I mean? And then, like, you know, make Baltimore great again.
So you're in favor of sending armed troops here to help?
I mean, if that's what y'all need to do, go for it. It's like survival to fitness around here.
I think it'll be a good idea.
Why so?
Maybe we can clean up some of this crime-ridden neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You know?
Is the crime bad?
Very bad. Atrocious.
I hear a common theme from people saying the kids, it's kids. You?
It starts at home. The kids of today. You remember the kids of yesterday when you couldn't get on the back of the bus? The kids of the day would have burned the buses up and flipped them over.
Yeah.
I think she was right about what she said, though.
President sent armed troops.
I just get tired of this shit, bro. Guy out the back of the bus for the fucking 5 million times. I'm like, all right. And then you got Don. Then you got Don. Just because I'm into race play doesn't mean I can't be a black activist lemon. You know, over here with his white man gallivanting. This nigga talking about white supremacy, but he getting buck broken every night. This nigga getting dominated by white supremacy every night, but telling you how bad it is. This nigga bowing down to the white man in more ways than one, but telling you how bad it is for you to do it.
Yeah, that man, he definitely this shit blown out. That's crazy, man. I mean, like, just think about that, man. Like, this nigga, the audacity of this nigga, man. He the most audacious motherfucker out there. Seriously. He the most audacious motherfucker in the game. He literally getting his shit. He getting his shit like flipped inside out. Think about it, though. Think about it. That white boy is like his fucking like you are to your girl. Like, think about it like this. The way you are to your girl, this nigga be like probably curled up in that white man arms and shit. Even take all the fucking out of it, right? Take the fucking out of it. Cause that's just basically the just say they wasn't fucking. This he be like they be watching a movie. Don be curled up in this white man's arms, getting held and shit while they watching the movie. And talking about fucking white supremacy.
Yeah, these niggas be wrapped up in a Christmas blanket, drinking pumpkin spice lattes and shit next to a fireplace.
But if he's married to a juice crew, which I'm pretty sure he is, then I imagine they just sit up all night, just can't wait to talk about the next thing, and the next thing, and
They got matching Santa Claus pajamas on and shit with the Santa Claus hat on.
Yeah, and of course they got the matching outfits for their puppies and shit.
Like, just think about it like this, right? That nigga, that white dude, literally got Don Lemon pin code to his bank card. He the person, if something happened to Don, that's the first person you call. Call this white man. If anything happened to me, go call this white man.
Correct. He know all the passwords to all his grinder accounts.
Yo, that shit crazy. Like, and he talking about white supremacy, and a whole white man got your pin code to your debit card. Shit crazy.
No, it is crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's bizarre.
Crazy. That shit bananas, man. We talking about the whole, like, talking about, you can't even call it hypocrisy. it defies hypocrisy. It's next level. It's like it's hyper hypocrisy. Yeah.
Yo, you think he calls a massive when he getting buck
No, but
broken?
it, no, but it's I guarantee it's some debauchery type words. You know, like I don't even know. Oh God, dog, I could just imagine where that
I
faggot
wouldn't be
mind goes.
surprised because here's the thing. None of us thought Shannon Sharp would do that shit. As militant as Shannon Sharp is, he stay on white people's neck. And he was doing
Yeah,
that shit. He was doing that shit with an IG model.
right.
Playing them
Yeah,
fucking race games and shit. Them fucking
yeah. He was playing the big strong buck.
yeah. I wouldn't put that past none of them niggas, man. I wouldn't pass none of them. In fact,
I wouldn't either.
the more militant and on white people's neck, like when they just be on white people's head, like Brian Clark
Yeah,
and Shannon Sharp, they be on white people's neck. Like white people can't get no breath. White people can't get no kind of break when these niggas is around. I definitely
yeah, but
believe they be out there fucking doing race play with their fucking lovers and shit.
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'll do some race play. Don't give a fuck that.
Race.
I don't even think that's my thing. I don't know. I just can't. I just smashed plenty of white chicks, but it's like, nah, it's just not. I don't care for that shit.
Yeah. This is
And a lot of white chicks that I smashed, they hang out with too many black people. So
yeah.
it's like
I
no
don't
dealing
like
with.
I don't like white people that hang out with black people.
Yeah, I know.
That shit weird. No, because what I'm saying is like I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying like don't have white friends, don't have
Uh,
black friends. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't like you. Like I don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I'm not like one of the people to be like, yeah, don't have black friends. Go have all the black friends you want. I'm just not gonna be around you because it's like
no,
it'd be weird energy. Like when white people hang out with black people, it's always like weird, man, because it's like
Eh, they come back with they come back with new rules, and you have to like tell them like shut the fuck up. Remember where you're from.
it's just it's just white people's sensibilities don't mix with black people. Like a white person, not like you ain't about to crash out, white boy. Shut up. You ain't about to crash out and go to jail for fucking 40 years. So why is you hanging with these niggas? You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't about to throw away your life. Like niggas, being a nigga is like constantly throwing your life in the or taking your life and shooting dice with your life constantly. And white people don't think like that. They think differently than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why is you hanging with these people, man?
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of learned about a little theory. I need to share. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the back chat. But it's some African woman talking about West African philosophers, and they're talking about the concept of time. And bottom line is the Sun Man, innately doesn't have any concept of time. The future doesn't exist because it hasn't existed yet. So it's just there's no future. I don't know. I'll find the link and send it to you.
Yeah, blacks don't. Yeah, the Africans they think about shit in reverse. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes. So So it's like Africans create time.
Yeah, if you're not doing
See,
nothing, if you're not actually doing nothing, it stands still. Yeah, if you chilling, that
uh,
ain't the time. If you relax,
but it answers a lot of questions. I think about it sometimes, especially with me when it comes to money. I'm like, holy shit. I don't understand the concept of time.
yeah, niggas is something else, man. Niggas is something else, boy. Man, that nigga Santana Moss was a beast, though. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Santana Moss, man.
Yeah, he was a beast.
For us for a long time, man. We had him for a long time, man. I remember we got him from the Jets.
That was during them Sean Taylor days, right?
Yeah, he was the Redskins for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
At least 10 years. That one, yeah, he was underrated and underappreciated. They ain't never have a steady quarterback, so that's not even. It's more like that. Like he ain't never have a steady quarterback. Every year they had like a different quarterback, or every 2 years. They never had. Damn, did he get that second for this? I remember this play. Yeah, this is the first game. Yeah, this was that game. Monday night. I remember this. This was Monday night. Mark Brunell was the quarterback in that game. I remember that. Um, this is overtime. I think this is overtime. This is overtime? Yeah, this is overtime against Jacksonville. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck is up with the Commanders. I haven't watched that shit, man. That's crazy because like when they changed their name, that shit kind of like blew me, man. That shit like blew the shit out of me. I'm like, I don't know, I don't watch that shit no more. I don't know what the fuck going on with them. I know that the quarterback injured, but I don't be really watching that shit like that. Mm.
Hey, Nick Townsend back, I think.
Um, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Salute, man. Um, man. Let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. Any final thoughts, man?
Hey, salute to you, I'm glad you woke up. You know, we were able to have some time with you, man.
Jesus,
Yeah,
man.
man. Going on,
Jesus.
everyone in the audience. Hope y'all have a blessed day tomorrow, blessed Sunday. You know, I don't believe in God, but God is with all of you guys out there. He's in the sky watching you, even when you jerk off.
Damn.
Um, yeah, God is watching you rub one out right after the stream is over, respectfully. So if you want God to be happy, don't let him watch you jerking off, man. Think God wanna watch you beating your meat, nigga? Oh, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
But
God's
yeah,
gonna see
bro.
me. God's
Thank
gonna
God.
see me in this 2 minute session with my wife real quick. So
Yeah, you think God wanna see you beating off, nigga? He wanna see you fuck you said being fruitful, multiplying, bro. Go get you a woman, man.
yeah,
Mm, mm,
You don't want to see you fucking your best. You want to see you fucking one of these beautiful women he placed on earth for you.
mm.
So,
Damn.
yeah. My
so with that,
advice, real quick, my advice on dudes that are looking for a good, honest woman, go find a woman that's into potted plants. It's into potted plants or or having vegetables in her garden to keep
yeah,
her simple.
I'm not looking for honest women. I'm looking for freak, rifle.
Oh, okay. Shit. Well, find your freak, bro. Find your freak. I'm pretty sure she gonna be for everybody.
Yeah, man. I want the best for everybody, man.
Yeah, shit.
They giving that boom boom up easily.
Hey man, do you,
Uh,
bro? Do you, man? This 2025. That's it. That's the preferred choice.
and man, keep all the good women. Y'all can have all the God fearing good women that want to be home and hold their
Yeah.
man down. Y'all can have all the
Yeah.
send all the
Yeah.
hoes to be break. Send them all my way.
Yeah. I still be feeling like somebody gonna kick the door down and try and take my woman from me. So shit, I just
Yeah.
wait. Keep a chained
Oh
up.
yeah,
Keep her
but
chained up in the room. All right, Doc.
yeah. I'll let
All
you
right.
have a good night. Sir.
Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here. Subscribe.